Kai Sinet and DM this got Kid Blake. Yeah, stay your ass in this stream, nigga. Alright. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? We had hella in this and instantly dipped out as soon as I said, yeah, Kai and DM my ass. Oh my god. Alright, we got a new video. Content for a chump named Taileon, version 45. Let's go ahead and lock in with this vid. And they keep getting a new. Is this a new dad? Is this a doppelganger? Is this the same dad? Why he look different?
For a gay son or a thought daughter?
It don't matter.
You gonna take the safe route.
No, okay. Let me ask you this again, right? You see me coming in the house. You see your son coming in the house with a dress on.
With a dress on.
He got on a hat.
With a man.
Yeah, he look way different with a hat on. He look tired. Is he going through something?
Or I bring my boyfriend over the house. How you feeling?
Or your daughter, famous on OnlyFans, Twitter, everywhere.
You just going on Instagram, you see her clips.
I'm gonna love y'all the same.
Oh my God.
That's so crazy. Let's let's just keep the video going, right?
I just want
it's okay to be honest.
I'm being honest. I don't have to accept. I don't have to agree and say I want you to do that in order for me to love you. I'm still gonna love you the same. That ain't my lifestyle, but that's what you want to do. Like I said, it's.
I don't know. My daughter getting cracked on Twitter game. That's kind of nuts. I don't know, man. It's not that I'm gonna love you less. I'm gonna be extremely severely disappointed in you. You know what I'm saying, for choosing that route, because it's like there's so many ways that you can go about this. You feel me? Than selling your body and becoming a weapon for the industry, right? You know what I'm saying? Being flown out, getting fucked by these random individuals. It's like, why live such a how do I explicit lifestyle, right? You know what I'm saying? You cut off a lot of things besides money. You know, you just have money and sex and that's all you have at that point. You limit yourself, you know? I mean, if that's the route you want to go, hey, you know, but I hope that I raised you better than that, you know, and taught you some common sense and taught you to, you know, cherish your body and clothes and shit, you feel me? You know? Cherish exclusivity. Yeah, being exclusive. I hope I taught you that.
Y'all.
What if it makes her a millionaire? I don't care about how much money this shit make me, right? Or make you. If you willing to sell out just because of some money, nigga, that just shows your character and shows that you ain't a real ass. You know what I'm saying? You never been real. I don't care that much about money to the point I gotta sell out my principles and morals for it. Seriously, bro. It's never that serious. There's other ways to make bread in this world.
Bet one of y'all be
How original, Tay?
Who?
Oh, wow. You seen the Shakira fight? Oh, no. Fuck that.
You saying shit like you know what you was doing when you wear them gray sweatpants. Right. Stop playing. I ain't playing. Yeah, I knew what the fuck I was doing when I wore these shit.
See, this is part of the reason why I don't want to get a tattoo, right? Because I don't want to end up in this level of corny. Okay, I told y'all I wasn't gonna flame this nigga. Come on, bro. It's like this thirst trap bait. It's like we have to stop with this, man. We too old, man. Why are we talking about my in the gray sweatpants, man? Like, bro, go start a family, bro. For real, please. We don't want to keep seeing these weak thirst traps, gang. Like, you know what I'm doing with this big ass these gray sweats, like. We get it, bro. All right, you're a sex demon or something. You know how to be raw, huh? All right, bro. I mean, you want a cookie, nigga? And it's like, I wonder who really be hitting this up. Like, he does realize, like, this TikTok don't really translate to IRL. Like, I used to thirst trap on TikTok, on lives. That shit don't really work, twin. I'm sorry. It just don't. You know what I'm saying? Unless you like clouded, yeah, it might. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it look good. But this shit, man, like, no, bro, you a 30-year-old dad, bro. Come on, 35. Do something else, man. This ain't healthy for you. Of course you did. Yeah, I did, nigga.
So my question is, what the hell you gonna do about it?
Oh my God, you gonna suck that? Like, oh my, you freaky ass. What's up with you, man? I try to refrain from flaming this. It's like, man, egghead always get on the internet trying to be freaky as shit. So what you gonna do about it? You gonna suck this? Like, no one cares, bro. Teaching quantum fixes or something, man.
Do something about it.
Oh my God.
Well, for somebody on trend, he's pretty small.
Larry Wills just mauled Clavicle and said Clav is small despite taking testosterone. I guess so. You feel me? I don't think Larry Wills understands that he's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if testosterone was supposed to make this super big or some shit, you know, but hey.
Yeah.
Like, if you're on trend and only his biggest clavicular, like, you're not trending properly.
Oh, he's on trend and other shit. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because TRT ain't just going to make you bigger. You feel me? It helps with muscle development for sure, but to get to Larry Wills size, no, you need a little bit more than just that shit. You feel me? But if he's taking Trenbolone, oh yeah, that not pinning right. Real shit. But I tell y'all, stay natural, bro. Don't ever decide to pick up that needle because it's not needed. Do not fall into the fantasization, whatever the word is. Don't fantasize about being this big because it will never happen, bro. You have to be on drugs. This ain't real. We not supposed to look like this. Yo, Tay, what's good, family? I can hear the other soundboard. Yo, do it as you yap on these, like on the shorts. It's Taileon Glazer 301. What? Today is JB's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to JB. Where's she at?
The most potent, effective steroid you can get your hands on. Like, if you're not super jacked on trend, maybe your trend's fake. Or you're not training.
No, if I saw Candace walking down the street, if I saw Candace in Ugg boots and a beautiful fall sweater, and she was holding a pumpkin spice latte like this, do you know what I would say to her? I'd walk up and I'd say, Candace, where my hug at? I'd say, bring it in. I'd say, why are we doing this? Why are we like this? Why are we doing this to each other? Let's just stop.
What?
So, I don't know how she feels about me.
Is he fantasizing about Candace Parker? See, he's not racist. He likes black women. Okay, there's a lot of people that have fetishes about black individuals, but don't like just the black culture in itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just hate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're prejudiced towards it. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of racist that find black women attractive, or racist white women that find black men attractive. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you feel me? He's trying to end their beef, hopefully. My apologies, I don't mean to spam, but
Yes, for you!
my editing work on Instagram. Oh, shit, I ain't even checked the DMs, bro. Appreciate it, appreciate the sub. I don't use Solution 22. I don't use lotion, my bad.
Do you think of
Are
me
you
the way
racist? No, I'm not racist,
I
bro.
think about you sometimes from time to time. I don't know. I don't know.
Name's
You
Ashton.
should be doing as a grown man. Let's get right into it.
Tay's just a bitch. I appreciate that, bro. 3 things you shouldn't do as a grown man, part 64.
Number 1 is wearing an Apple Watch. You don't just check your phone talking about someone text me. You're
Yeah, I don't have an Apple
Watch.
Watch.
Get a Rolex. Number 2 is posting photo dumps. Ugh, you disgusting.
I ain't gonna lie. I will post some photo dumps, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then. You feel me? You know, I wish Instagram really appreciated photo dumps, but they really don't now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really just post your video and go on. Which is cool. I ain't tripping. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
You a
Happy birthday, JB.
Like daddy's little girl. Number 1, you shouldn't be taking selfies in the first place.
Oh, I'ma always take selfies, nigga. I'm too handsome for that shit. I ain't gonna lie. My face just naturally just fly to the camera, bro. I'm sorry, I can't do that.
And number 2, why are you posting them? Go chop down a redwood like a real man. I have spoken. Number 3 is pressing snooze on your alarm in the morning. Why do you need 10 extra minutes of sleep?
Nah, I do that. I press snooze on my alarm dinner every day.
Your period cramps are killing you or something and you want extra sleep to get rid of them? Grow the fuck up. You're a grown-ass man. Leave the beauty sleep for the girls.
Hey, man, don't let a nigga ever tell you that sleep is not important, because trust and believe, you will look like, and I don't know, man, if you don't get enough rest. Your rest is important to have energy, trust.
And have an honorable mention for you guys, and that's saying new year, new me. It's not a new year, new you.
Oh, yeah.
It's a new year, and you still the same with a nut-ass high top. Grow up.
No, I'm glad that's not me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I will say it's the new year, same grind, you know, just adding a little bit more to it. That's about it. You feel me? Once again, go check out that third channel. And then the third channel is currently watching the third channel right now. So I'll shout out to all y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Give me my phone.
Do it again,
Give me my
John.
phone.
I swear to God.
Boyfriend confronts girlfriend for
You
cheating.
need to talk to
Give me
me.
my phone.
Do you care about a relationship?
No, give me my phone.
You don't.
Damn, boy. I think I already told you so many damn stories of my experiences with shorties in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like when I asked my girl or my ex at the time, you feel me? What I tell her? I told her, what I say to her? I said, do you think we should just break up right now? And she was like, yeah. And was just cool about it. I'm like, this really ain't give a fuck, bro. Like didn't stutter. It was just quick, swift. And instantly I started crying my eyes out and I farted in front of this bitch. I'm like, yeah, bro. Life is a mother, for real.
My mom, give me my phone. I will call my mom.
You need to talk to
Give me my
me.
phone.
Am I wrong for watching your vids in the shower?
Give me my phone.
I might have to
Give
see
me
into the
my
next
phone.
vortex, bro. That weird ass.
Stop.
Give me my
Is she about to fight this?
Give it to me.
Stop.
Give me my shit.
We need
Do you
to
pay for
talk.
that?
Do you pay for
Gang, give her phone back. I ain't gonna lie. What are you doing? Why you holding her phone hostage, bro? She just admitted that she don't give a fuck about this relationship and that she supposedly cheated from this video. What are you still doing there, man? Just go ahead and leave, bro. Appreciate the resub, Kuma. Like, honest to God, like you trying to save the relationship, gang? It's over, bro. It's legit over. There's nothing left you can do besides get the fuck out the room and give this bitch her phone, bro. She told you what it is. I told you.
it?
Yes,
No, you
bitch.
don't.
Give me my phone. Give me it.
What's up with you people in abusive relationships, man? Like, why do people get so angry that they need to put their hands on them? It's so weird, bro. Like, I swear, if you ever need to put your hands on them in an argument, you a I can't care, man. It's so weird. Sit your ass the fuck down, relax. Niggas need to know how to communicate without these hands and shit and learn how to talk with their goddamn mouth. This crazy.
You just hit me in my face,
Give me my
Anna.
phone and show it to the
You
cops.
just hit
fucking
me in
nigga.
my face.
Oh, wow. She called this. Oh, my God. That's why we don't date the white Johns, man. Because they will drop that hard R on your ass. Called you a guy in front of you and didn't even give a damn, all because she's upset. That's crazy.
What you just call me?
Get out.
Wow.
We're done. We're broke. We're broken up. We're done.
I knew you were racist.
Get out then. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out.
She about to have a nervous breakdown because she realized she can't control her goddamn emotions. She said something out of anger, and now because she can't control, or because she couldn't control herself and realize what the fuck she just did, ain't got it all on camera. She like, damn, it's over for me, bro. It's over.
Phone and get out. Get out and leave my phone. Give me my phone.
But two, you are holding her phone hostage. Give her phone, man. You wasting your time here.
Give me it.
Get out, nigga. What is you doing?
Weights are made for weak people to get strong, bro. If you're already strong, you don't need to lift weights, bro. And that's why I don't lift weights. I'm already strong. You're just weak for lifting weights, bro. You're lifting all these weights to get strong because you're not already strong. I'm already strong. I don't need to lift weights, bro. I'm not a...
If a tree falls in the
I mean, I guess so, bro. Logical reasoning.
forest and no one's around to hear it doesn't make a noise. Undetermined. So if I have sex with a man and no one...
Undetermined, what? No, that's not how that works. It still makes a noise. You just weren't present. Okay? Because if you were there when the tree fell down, you would definitely hear it. But because I'm 100 miles away, I won't hear it because I'm not in the vicinity of it. Doesn't mean that it doesn't make a sound. It doesn't eliminate sound, my nigga. That's not logical. It's just being a dick. And where the fuck are you going with this? If I had sex with a man and nobody knows, does that mean I'm gay? Yes, it still makes you gay, man. Like,
ever finds out, am I even really gay?
yes. I think that does make you gay, man. Right? Am I wrong? Or we can at least say that your ass is DL. Like, you like boys on the low. Let's just keep it a bean. What are these ills? What are you throwing baking soda on them? Oh my God. What did he just throw these get them activated like that? What is that? Salt? Ice? What just happened? Oh my DL 2025. How do you remember that, bro? What just happened? Why is this even a video that's putting this confirmation? What am I supposed to say to this?
One of the biggest signs that a man is immature or unintelligent is when they believe that the most important thing in the world is having sex with a woman. There's tons of men in the
world. That's hella, definitely very immature.
That you'll get into an argument with them, and the thing they say to like somehow be you in the argument is that they get more woman than you or they have more sex than you, as if that's some sort of a
that bring up sex, money, what else, man? Looks, etc. Talking about or during the argument, you feel me? Don't even give that nigga the time of day, okay? Especially on 2K, man. I noticed on 2K when you argue with a nigga, the first thing he'll bring up is how much money he make. We're playing the same game, right? I just told you I have 18 builds, so that means I might have some dope, my nigga. We both got the same amount of builds, so I don't even know why you're bringing up this money conversation. I just told you to pass me the ball, and you got upset, and now I'm a broke ass because of that. Why? I don't know, but okay, just run with it, big dog.
Hypothetically, you have the best life that you could ever ask for. Money, fame, a stable relationship, anything that you want, you have. Nothing is off limits to you. But once a year, you have to go to the Epstein Island.
Here's 3 things I don't think you should be doing.
What? What was this hypothetical?
Best life that you could ever...
Where they have more sex than you, as if that's some sort of achievement.
Hypothetically, you have the best life that you could ever ask for. Money, fame, a stable relationship, anything that you want, you have. Nothing is off limits to you. But once a year, you have to go to the Epstein Island.
Here's 3 things.
Hell no, bro. That. Go there and be a pedophile? Is that what you... So you're saying I have to be a genuine pedophile in order to have the best life? That's what these billionaires were doing. You know, with the Epstein files, I never really understood why these was doing half the shit they was doing. Like, is it really that boring when you get like that amount of money to where you got to start doing degenerate evil shit? Like, you just lose all sense of dopamine and you only get dopamine for engaging in satanic activity? Because half the shit that I read and saw was like, why? Why? With all the money in the world, that's how you decide to reinvest. All the excess, all the resources, the people that you could help, you decide to do that. Sometimes I be questioning what type of universe I'm living in. Like, I'm like, that's why I be saying, like, there has to be more to this world, or there has to be something after this, man. There has to be. I'm just sorry. It got to be, man. There's no way that I'm living on the planet where we got eating intestines of babies and shit. Like, that's normal. Sending Gmails about it and bragging about it. I can't be living on the same planet. Honest to God. 3 things you shouldn't do as a grown man, part 87.
Grown man, let's get right into it. Number 1 is laying on your stomach.
Taileon, what's your goal for content creation or in life? You know, I like to keep that private. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm starting to keep these private. But one of the main goals, I will say, we're going to hit 100K this year. Just know we're getting that 100K ski. But everything else, we working in silence. You know what I'm saying? Moving in silence, you know. I just like to protect my goals for real. That's about it. Kai hit you up? Yeah, he definitely did, bro. Yeah, man. You missed it, though. I showed the DM already, you know what I'm saying? But I closed out Instagram, so my bad, bro. I'll show it at the end of the stream, though.
What, you want your boyfriend to slide in while you sleeping? Get
Laying
off
on your stomach
and lay on your back, you punk me, low down bitch. Lock in. Number 2 is wearing mittens. What the do you think this is, a Hallmark movie? You shouldn't need any type of glove at all, to be honest. Just withstand the cold until you get in the whip, which you should have, because you shouldn't be a bum ass broke. I have spoken. Number 3 is going to concerts or festivals. So you mean to tell me you're screaming at the top of your lungs because another is performing? You don't have a job you have to be at?
I ain't gonna lie, I told y'all, if I go to a Playboy Cardi concert, Travis Scott concert, I will be screaming, my nigga. Real even a Tyler the Creator concert, I will be yelling the out them lyrics. I don't give a damn, bro. For real. The energy at a concert is so unmatched. So yes, I will be screaming. I'm not finna play it cool.
No wonder you don't got no money, because you're going to Drake and Kendrick Lamar concerts. And I have an honorable
much love from London, bro. Appreciate that, snipers. Or
using a neck pillow.
Hopeless Paris,
You
my
a
bad.
grown ass man sleeping on your bus ride or flight. You should be on your laptop working the.
I had a neck pillow on the plane. toxic. Y'all, if y'all ever slept without a neck pillow on the plane or any transit, I'm telling you, your neck gonna hurt like a.
For your son and or daughter, lock the in.
Play this whenever you feel unsafe in the Uber. Prison boyfriend.
Hey, babe, what up?
What I tell you, this love role playing, bro. And I told myself last stream, like I said, I wasn't gonna talk about this, bro. This can't be content. Actually, it can be content. It's actually entertaining. Let's see what the fuck this is about.
Yeah. I just got out.
So you telling me your girlfriend wouldn't know that you got out of prison, but you want to play this in the Uber? So are we finna portray ourselves as some dangerous individual that got locked up for 10 murders? And if this somehow hears that, oh, her boyfriend got locked or just let out of prison, that the Uber driver gonna be scared? Bro, that's not gonna stop someone getting kidnapped, man. Okay? Like he gonna be scared of the, no, bro, that nigga still gonna kidnap the bitch. You know what I'm saying? She might end up with the cartel or something like that. You never know.
Yeah, I know, but I asked people to do some favors for me on the outside. So let's just say they let your man off on good behavior.
This car while recording this shit, ain't it, man? Yo, stiff. It gotta be, because there's no way you're actively doing this shit. You get a rise out of this role play bullshit, don't you, bro? You actually wear costumes before having sex with a bitch, don't you? Oh my God, bro. We gotta do better, bro. Lock in, man. This smooth peanut head shaped that, man. Yeah, baby, I just had some niggas outside, you know, kill a couple for me. What the f? You think pussy's getting wet off this shit? Maybe it is. Maybe the aunties on Facebook might like this shit. You never know.
Word. But hey, enough about that. When your man gonna see you, you know I gotta see my baby. Alright, cool. Yeah, because I'm at the crib right now. Yeah. Alright, cool.
Alright, the way that you moving your face is pissing me off. Alright, cool. Like, dude, come on, bro. Don't force the voice. Look at this, man. Jimmy Neutron head, tiny ears. Bro, delete this vid, man. Please don't tell me you don't still have this up on your TikTok page. You post this on IG Reels yet? I dare you to post this on IG Reels, nigga. Honest to God, I want to see your ass get flamed.
So look, when you pull up, I'll meet you outside, out front. Alright, that's a bet. See you soon. Love you.
You know how to talk real English.
It's the fact that you role played as a criminal and you believe that all criminals speak like this. Yeah, I like, come on, bro. That shit probably would have worked in the 80s, but come on now. We got YN switching down, bro. Little Timmy down the street could probably kill your brother. Real shit, okay? With the click of a button now in these days and age, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's a terrible voiceover and role play. Delete that shit. Ray was curious about Uncle Roger's Asian accent.
What do you mean by real English?
Like, you know how to talk like a good English.
Who's Uncle Roger?
By good English, you just mean sound like white people. Uncle Roger don't like that also. Uncle Roger prefer this English because I sound Asian. You know, Asian people have to sound Asian. Black people should sound black. Everybody should have their own personality.
How me? I sound
you Asian, but you sound black. You like Rush Hour combined. You know, like the two characters in Rush Hour together.
Wait, you say I'm half Asian? Like, you say my accent is like half black?
Little bit black. Yeah.
Little bit black. Yeah.
But, okay, maybe you grew up in America.
Uncle Roger.
You see a lot of
you don't know
culture,
Uncle Roger?
culture.
No, I don't know who Uncle Roger is, bro.
Black.
But I keep telling you, I grew up on 2K and Pretty Boy Fredo. Okay? Soul Illuminati and all them niggas and DDG. I did not know the rest of the YouTube world besides Logan Paul, Jake Paul, and KSI, and that's about it, bro. That was the only and what is that word? Anomalies of YouTubers I knew, man.
That why.
Should I do like the voice where I go, never?
Oh my.
Whoa, is that real? Wait, did he really do that? Ron, is this real? Ron dropping the hard on in the Big 2-6 3 years ago? No way that's real.
That why.
Should I do like the voice where I go, never?
Oh my god, you are so cringe.
Yo, you are so crazy. Yo, I did not say. Oh my god.
Should I do like the voice where I go never?
No, you definitely said it, bro.
I'm saying never, bro. Like.
The next 2 weeks, every time you spend money, even if it's £1, write down how they got it from you. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, all right, cool. You're walking down the street. You're going to Starbucks. You buy coffee. Why did they take your money? Well, I wanted coffee. Yeah, but how? Okay, you wanted coffee, right? Cool. Did you only want a coffee because you saw Starbucks, or did you want coffee beforehand? Why did you want their coffee and not another coffee? Did you buy a cake as well? Why did you buy a cake? All right, cool. So now you identified how they took your money. Then realize how they could have took more of your money. You bought a cake, but you didn't buy a sandwich. Why? The sandwiches weren't on display, or they looked cold, or they looked rubbish, or the woman who was serving me was old and ugly. Maybe she was a young cutie and talked.
This is a great business mindset here, man. Being observant of your environment and understanding how and why things work, especially with these industries, man. That's crazy. That's smart. I see why he run like 30,000 casinos.
About bologna sandwiches, would have bought one, right? So you need to start identifying how your money is taken from you. Because once you identify how your money is taken from you, you can start to actually intelligently think about how you can take money from other people.
You know what? That's smart. W advice. I can't lie, man. W advice. I'm going to start using that mentality. Seriously, bro. I'm going to start learning that. Cameraman presses on.
Yo, what the type of
You always say
Hold on. How old is this?
You can take money from other people.
Take that motherfucking shirt off.
Yo, what the type of
You always say
Hey, yo, bro, yo, I'm not
Pardon me.
Hey, yo, that's who he is. That's the little owner from D'Angelo. The little white guy.
Oh, this was before the great split.
That was yo, fuck you.
Pardon me, man.
It's part of me, man.
Nuts,
Hey, yo, the cutoff hoodie is gangster.
some
though.
wild shit.
I ain't gonna, that's the most gangster.
I told him that.
That might be the most gangster.
I actually like that shit.
Yo, the little B Rabbit hoodie is cooking.
Yo, why does Unc actually look clean in this? Like the beard and shit? I can't count. I got to get my beard like that. Y'all think I can grow? I don't think I can grow a beard like that. I don't think I can. You know what I'm saying? Unc actually like he got a cut. He don't look sad, f***ed up. What happened? Unc, man, cool. Why they split? Cause they had disagreements about Scola sharing his I'd Rather Die brand on their camera, and it was like, if you're gonna be promoting your brand on our camera and through our gym, we need at least some percentage of that. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable because he's not paying for anything over there. And he's getting free publicity. So it's like, hey man, you know, that's how this shit is. You know, yada yada yada. You feel me? But you know,
I just made it.
I like that shit.
I got a song.
Yo, you think on your
excuse me.
Yo, I like Lahadi at the corner. Scott wants me to get the footage.
Literally walking
drove by someone who was blasting my new song. Wait for the reaction.
right now, and I can hear a person listening to my song in their car. We're gonna try to walk up on them and see what happens.
Yeah, gang, that's not real, but you know what I'm saying? No just riding around to Dax. Actually, I might have to start riding around to Dax. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Just might.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Hello? That's my song.
This is your song?
That's my song.
No way.
Yes, ma'am.
He pulled his pants.
You know what? I actually want to shake Dak's hand, man. Because if I'm being honest, that song right there was hard. I can't lie. I've been low-key bumping it on the low. Don't tell that nigga Foxy. You know what I'm saying? All right, what this talking about, man?
Song?
That's my song.
No way.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, playing the song and not even know, unless it's on the radio, I can't understand it.
He pulled his pants down. I said, bro, what are you doing, man? He said, you know you won't say. I seen how you look at me. I said, man, pull your shit up. You my nigga. But when he spread that mouth open, he said, you sure? I said, come here, baby. I said, why you doing me like, why you teasing me like that? Kissed him on his neck. I said, you know I was playing with you. I want that. I kissed his ass. And when I got up in him, man, I come twice in here.
They got probably two of the most out of pocket on a podcast together. Who the fuck set this shit up? What fucked up individual decided to get these two degenerate on a live together?
And it ain't no.
This over here busting a nut just imagining what the fuck Uncle Fleece did to this nigga. Look at this face, nigga. Just creamed all over himself. Glass. No way.
Ain't no bra no more, right?
He enjoying this
We
shit.
got in a fight about 3 days later because I kept calling him my boy. He said, look, I did that for you. I was giving you some booty support. I said, well, I appreciate it. Booty support.
You know, it's the fact, like, these stories, they sound real. I don't think he's lying about this. Because he has so many stories, and it's like, I don't know if you can just sit down and just think of him that fast. You know, it's like, why would he be this good at telling homosexual stories, right? Just out of the blue. You feel me? Just like telling random homosexual stories off the dome, this fast and precise, this accurate. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually starting to believe that what he's talking about is real. Like, this is real shit that he went through in prison.
Yeah, that's all I was thinking.
Where there's LTG. LTG doesn't do homosexual stories, though. Well, every now and then he doesn't, you know what I'm saying? But he does a lot about your mom type shit. That's different. This just like, it's like, it's a little bit more in detail, though. You feel me? Low tier guy is like there. He's like, I fought your mom with my big black BBC, and I came all over her like mountains and shit. Like, okay, yeah. This is like, it sound like a real story, bro.
It's booty support.
I just speak for all the guys, bro. After showers,
All guys get in the mirror and shake.
I'ma just be honest, gang. After we take a shower, we get in the mirror,
Bend over and shake.
I'ma just speak for us, bro.
My nigga, who the f is weed?
Who the f is we? Man, I do not relate to this shit a single bit. Nobody relates to this shit. Nobody is agreeing with you in the comment section, bro. You are on your own. You are completely on your
Man, this
own.
nigga, my sound effects, nigga. Copyright of doom. Go ahead, though, twin.
With this one, huh? Nobody's shaking. No, what the f are you doing, huh? You exposed too much.
Yo, nah, the nigga picked the method, bro. Oh my god, he's trying to use me as a method. Is nuts. I get it, though. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Well, nobody.
He would never have the actual sauce, though. That's the problem. You feel me? Can imitate, but they just won't ever elevate because they don't have the sauce. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Relates to this in the comment section. Your comment section. Nobody's agreeing with you. Nobody's with you on this one. You are completely on your own. The we're thinking everyone's relating to you. Nobody relates to this shit. Nobody.
What's your problem?
Who's gonna tell Coop this not tough?
Hey, listen, first of all, tell your barber to go back to school. That fade whack you pushed back and stepped on like them shoes. You're not tough, you can stop it. Before I run up in your pockets, make you really show me gangster, do it right here while they watch it.
You know what I dislike about Netflix, not Netflix movies, but movies in general, right? It's when they add that's not real to real life. No is busting out a 16 bar in the middle of a argument, in the middle of an altercation. If you do that, you might end up stabbed in your stomach, nigga. I might stab you in your abdomen. What's abdomen? I might stab you in your abdomen and slash the down, bro, just so you bleed out to death, bro. Real shit. Bust out a 16 bar on my ass. Watch what the fuck happened. Cause why are you doing this goofy ass Disney? Why did Disney think it was so cool just to put musical in everything? You fucked up my ideology of what high school was. High school was just smoking vapes by the same. And what else, man? Teams, that's about it, bro. Wasn't really lit. It was cool, you know what I'm saying? We had drinking and like shit ads. This is not busting out a 16 bar in an altercation.
Yeah, I thought so, boy. Now go to class, go and learn something, boy. And watch your mouth, cause you ain't grown, little boy.
I would have took this right and slammed his ass against the fucking locker. Shut your ass up. That shit sound terrible, bro. There's no way everybody gather around and hear you drop a 16 bar. We have class in 5 minutes, bro. The bell just rung. If you know high school is not finna just sit there and listen, like, what the fuck? No, we ain't watching this shit. We got shit to do, bro. We cracking jokes on the way to class. We not watching this cornball. This the shit that, no, you know what? Let me stop. Let me stop before I really go in. I'm not finna say that because that'll be fucked up. You feel me? But just know this shit corny.
I run and tell him Coop did it. Who are you kidding? You know I do this for a living.
I'm sorry, but you just...
You didn't do nothing? Her would have got Batista bomb right there on the spot, nigga. In the middle of that slander ass. What you mean, bro? That shit was not hard, dude. Don't ever pick up a mic ever again. Drop that pen and paper, bro. You not really a rapper, bro. Coming this bitch thinking you a little baby or some shit. This shit terrible, dude.
Got Coop.
My question to you
Please describe the worst thing he's seen in prison.
is, have you ever seen a father have his own son as his sissy?
But I've seen some, I've seen something worse than that, though.
What is worse than a father having sex with his son in prison? Like, what could possibly be worse than? Wait. Why, as the interviewer, are you asking this question? Like, that's not something a regular thinks. I'll be wondering, where do you niggas' brains be at, man? I mean, I guess if you're doing an interview with Fleece Johnson, you kind of got to think of these radical questions, right? It only makes sense because he just says radical too. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense, right?
I calculated how long it would take
Venus
to cook
pizza cooked in 7
a
seconds.
16-inch pepperoni pizza on your windowsill on Venus. Take 7 seconds.
So not only is it cook in 7
How
seconds
do you know that?
because of the temperature, did you take into account atmospheric pressure?
In my calculation, I considered, as you suggested, what is the temperature of the air and how many air molecules are hitting it, because it's got 10 times the pressure that we have here on Earth.
Yeah.
That's all factored in, all right? That's how I got down to 7 seconds.
You know, I can't really argue with a genius, right? It's not even self-proclaimed, a world-renowned genius. I can't really say that what he's saying doesn't make sense, but that shit don't even make sense. Half the time, I don't believe the space at all, bro. I'll be real with y'all. How do you even sit there and calculate? Like, what specific area on Venus are we at for a pizza that's 16 inches to be cooked in 7 seconds? If a pizza's being cooked in 7 seconds in a windowsill, how the fuck is the windowsill still holding up? Wouldn't that be on fire too in itself? Like, I'm just saying.
Pizza's not hardly going to bubble.
Okay, so I then got out geeked. Someone said, Neil, did you consider the thermodynamic radiative layer within the atmosphere?
Which is more gay, bang?
Okay, I don't know, man. Like, it. Do you know at the edge? Okay, the windowsill, right? He's not saying that, not placing the pizza on the window, nigga, but at the edge of the windowsill. So there's gonna be wood. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm thinking of wood. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. If we're talking about brick and all that extra shit, okay, it makes sense. It makes sense. My bad. I was thinking of wood, like a wooden windowsill. I don't know why I was thinking of a cabin when he was talking about this shit. My apologies. Oh, let's see what this is talking about, man.
Dynamic radiative layer within the atmosphere.
Which is more gay, banging a 10 out of 10 femboy or banging a 10 out of 10 tomboy? And they're both deep into their respective territories. They're not dabbling. This is a full-blown femboy and a full-blown tomboy. Like, they're all in. This is a very interesting question. I feel like there are very solid arguments for either direction. And, you know, I can see both sides. Now, on the side of the tomboy, they are, in fact, a female, biologically. However, you're interested in the masculine features, you know. They're going to dress more masculine.
Wait, what?
They're going to act more masculine. They might be taking you down in the bedroom. So you're interested in the manly features. However, they are still a girl. Now, on the femboy side,
I thought a femboy was a dude. Am I tweaking? That's not what a femboy is? Isn't a femboy a boy? It's just a boy that feminizes, right? A femboy's a dude. A tomboy's just a girl that acts like a dude. I think it would be gay if you decide to have sex with a man, right? That's what gay, you like men, right? It'd be a homosexual act, right? A gay act. I don't mean that in a negative or derogative way, right? I don't mean that in any shape, way, or form, y'all. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, one's having sex with a girl, one's having sex with a man, okay? This shouldn't be that damn complicated, man.
Is a male, however, you're attracted to the more feminine features, the submissiveness, them being more ladylike, I guess, but they're biologically a male. Now, I don't know. I feel like there's really good arguments for either side. I think you could argue that neither one of them is gay, and I might have to experiment both to determine this for myself, you know?
Nigga just trying to come out secretly, bro. If you try to come out, twin, just say it, bro. You just say it's 2026, bro. Nigga don't give a fuck. Bro, just be honest and be real with your truth, twin. It's cool, for real, bro. Seriously.
I might have to do some field testing.
You are exploring the forest at night, completely alone. You have a flashlight with you to guide you in the darkness. To your surprise, you stumble upon a 2-story abandoned house. From this point forward, the choices you make will determine your fate. Upon seeing the abandoned house, which decision are you making? Explore the abandoned house, or leave and do not explore it.
Alright, I ain't gonna lie. I did not listen to one word this said. We gotta replay this. What does this nigga say?
Prize, you stumble upon a 2-story abandoned house. From this point forward, the choices you make will determine your fate. Upon seeing the abandoned house, which decision are you making? Explore the abandoned house, or leave and do not explore it.
Explore or leave. To be honest, if I see an abandoned house in the forest and I'm alone and I only have a flashlight, I believe that it'll be more logical just for me to leave, right? Just because we don't know if there might be people squatting inside that house, living in it, wanting shelter. I don't know what's in there. It could be some massive animal. Who knows, you know? And then two, what could I possibly find in an abandoned house that could actually be beneficial to me, right? There's really nothing in there for me. It's abandoned. I mean, there might be some toys or some rare artifact, but it's like, am I really gonna risk my life that's more important than some artifact that's in there, right? So I think I'll just leave and do the smart thing. Turn around and just get the fuck out the forest while I still got a chance. Oh God, there ain't nothing in this.
If you chose leave, you saw the abandoned house, trusted your gut, and decided that it was best not to go inside.
Okay.
You immediately turn around and make your way out of the forest. If you chose explore, your curiosity got to you. Eager to see what could be in the home, you head inside. Upon entering, you see a large living room. Everything looks old and dirty. 2 dusty couches sit in front of an old box TV from the mid-2000s. In this room, you find $500 in cash on the table, along with an old family photo of the home.
Oh, wow.
You take the cash and put it inside your bag. From this point forward, what is your next choice?
I've already have $500 in the account, so I don't really need it. I'm fine.
Keep exploring, or leave the home with what you have.
So given that we already in here, we just found $500. Say that we decide to stay. Let's just keep going, bro. What's the point of stopping now, right? We're already inside. You feel me? Why not explore more?
If you chose leave, you leave the home with $500 and begin making your way out of the forest. If you chose explore, you see a doorway leading to another room. Curious about what could be in this room, you decide to keep exploring and head inside.
How is $500 there not weird?
You are now inside the kitchen.
Look, we just why is there an abandoned house in the middle of the woods? This situation was already weird from the jump, so anything can really be possible in this house.
They're full of old, expired, moldy food. On the counter, you find a brand new expensive pocket knife. You also see an old crumpled shopping list.
Brand new expensive pocket knife. Well, obviously someone must be in here, so we keep exploring. I feel like we're gonna find some squad in this house for real.
And a loaf of moldy bread. From here, what is your next choice? Keep exploring, or leave with what you have.
All right, so given that we've already got $500 and a pocket knife, I think the better option would be to leave, but since we did just pick up the pocket knife, we now have a weapon, right? We have a brand new expensive weapon on us to protect us just in case if anybody jumps out, so why not, right? I have something to protect me, so let's keep going. This isn't a black person scenario. You're right.
If you
would not do this.
You leave with $500 and a sharp pocket knife. As you walk away, you glance back at the house and briefly see someone in the upstairs window, glancing down at you. As soon as you see them, they dart away. You begin making your way out of the forest, but much faster now.
Oh, shit.
If you chose explore, you see a closed door ahead of you.
Uh-oh.
You decide to see what's on the other side. You are now in the bathroom. The shower is covered in stains. The sink is filthy and the floor has questionable spots near the toilet. The mirror is rusty, but you can still see your reflection. On the sink, you find a note that reads, "She still lives here."
Oh,
Next to
shit.
it is an old half-empty bottle of pills.
Okay, so there might be some schizophrenic. Oh God, this is a little bit scary, bro. I don't know.
Next choice: keep exploring, or leave with what you have.
Let's leave. You know what I'm saying? We found a bottle of them perkies. There's no point in keep exploring this shit, right? You just said there was somebody in the window and they darted out. It's cool. Let's get the fuck up out this before and take our soul, okay?
If you chose leave, You leave the home with $500, an expensive knife, and a strange note. You begin exiting the forest safely. If you chose explore, you leave the bathroom and return to the living room, where you notice a staircase. Seeing that there is no other room to explore downstairs, you ascend up the dark steps.
We're doing this all alone. Who the fuck would do some shit?
You are now on the second floor. Old paintings line the walls. A small table holds a broken lamp, and several doors lead to different rooms.
I'm big on spirits, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want to be walking in this room knowing that some family died in here, and I can feel their spirits around me, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna let y'all have this crib, and I'm gone. A would never do some shit like this. Just know that, bro. This ain't a black person scenario in the slightest.
You see another family photo. This time, all of the faces are marked out except
she
for
look
one.
crazy,
you also
boy.
Find a partially used candle that has a nice scent and a key labeled safe on it. What is your next choice? Keep exploring, or leave with what you have.
Well, now that we got a key to a safe, we got to see what's going on, bro. I'm curious now.
If you chose leave, you leave the house with $500, an expensive knife, the note, and the used candle. You exit the forest safely. If you chose explore, you see a door on your left and head inside. You find a child's bedroom. A small bed sits in the corner, toys are scattered across the floor, and the closet is still filled with old clothing. Everything is coated in dust. Even though this isn't your room, the sight fills you with nostalgia and dread. Inside, you find an old teddy bear on the ground. You also find a small music box. What is your next choice? Keep exploring, or leave with what you found.
Explore. I didn't even like the things that I found. They seem kind of useless, to be honest.
You leave the house with $500,
GG's?
a knife, a candle, a note, a teddy bear, and a music box.
What's good, Tal? Tommy G just dropped a new video. Yeah, I seen it. We're going to be watching it about the cartel.
You should explore next. You see another door.
Shout out my Mexico
side. Inside you see a bed, a closet filled with dusty clothes, and a nightstand with a safe on top. It requires a key. You walk over to the safe and use the key you found from earlier.
Okay. Now what's in this safe, twin?
Inside, you find $1,000, an old watch, a diamond necklace, and an old flip phone.
Okay, so at this point, this is where I decided to leave, right? But given in the beginning I did say leave, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know I said I would leave, but now, given that they kind of put us in a situation where we can't really leave, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what? Let me rephrase that. Given that this nigga explored the house regardless of our decision, I will leave right the fuck now. We've done enough. We got a Rolex. We got a diamond chain. We got a fucking, what is that? I don't know. Android Weebit phone or some shit. That's a flip phone. I'm dumb as hell. And then we got $1,000, so $1,500. I'm cool, man.
You put all of these items in your bag. What is your next choice? Keep exploring, or leave with what you have.
Leave. What else is there to explore, bro? What are we trying to find? Are we trying to find this demonic?
Leave. You quietly leave the home with all of the valuables you found. You make it out safely. If you chose explore, you leave the room and proceed back into the hallway.
Wow.
You see a door near the end of the hall and walk inside.
What else could we find that could be possibly better than what we found in the safe, gang?
Upon entering, your flashlight dies.
And we hear somebody breathing hard as hell.
You insert the new batteries in the flashlight and turn it on.
What's good, Auntie?
Days go by, and you are reported missing. Authorities can't find any trace of where you could be. After months of searching, they give up and close the case.
I think the age of consent should be 16. Now, this isn't actually my position, but if somebody were to tell you this, how exactly would you go about critiquing their position? I mean, if you appeal to the majority of the world, 16 would actually be more in line than 18. If you appeal to your country, well, how do you know your country is correct on this matter? If you appeal to a certain set of conditions, well, if these conditions are found in most 16-year-olds, why wouldn't the age of consent just be 16? Like, if I said this in the UK, they would just agree. They would say, yeah, that's why the age of consent is 16. If I said this in America, I'd probably be called a pedo. And if I said this in some places in Japan, they would say, 16's kind of high, don't you think? Now, the reason I'm making this video is not because I'm calling for a reformation of the age of consent, but I just wanted to make a point that people are really bad at critically thinking when it comes to uncomfortable topics. They'd rather just throw out a label and just leave it at that. And you'll notice this when discussing any controversial topic, whether it be religion or morals or politics, whatever it may be. If it's unsettling, people will just assume that their position is the correct position, regardless on how arbitrary their position is or how reasonable another's position is.
All right. So basically, what he's saying is because other countries have different ways of dealing with age of consent, or they have different ages of consent, that doesn't necessarily that they're wrong or that you're right because yours is 18, etc., etc. Well, I still believe that the age of consent shouldn't be 16, right? You feel me? That's insane. You're asking a kid that's 4 years away from being 12. You know what I'm saying? Like you was just 12 4 years ago. Your body is going through puberty right now. You feel me? I don't think it's smart to be, you know what I'm saying? That means that you're not an adult. Just logically, biologically, you're not an adult at that age. You're someone that's in the development. You're developing. So no, I don't believe age of consent should be 16, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even, that's not his argument. What is his argument? His argument is saying that people they just throw out labels. Are you saying, like, why even bring this up, right? Why bring this up? I know he just said people lack critical thinking skills, but what is critical thinking about this? Why do you need critical thinking about the age of consent? His logic was that other nations and other countries, their age of consent is different. Right. Okay, they are different. And you're saying that because we have those differences, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're right or that they're wrong. Well, how do you go about this? Ain't gonna lie, you're proving his point. Chat, I just use critical thinking. At 16, you're biologically not a full adult. So why should you be having sex with someone that is an adult? That's critical thinking. What the fuck? I feel like a lot of you just don't be thinking at all. You're not even listening to what the hell I just said. I mean, like, talking about uncomfortable topics, it improves my character. I don't understand how this can improve someone's character at all. This is kind of one of those conversations where it's like, it just doesn't make sense to have. Because why are you trying to argue that having sex with a 16-year-old is correct? It just doesn't make sense. You're going through puberty. You're not a full-fledged adult. All right? You know what I'm saying? You're still growing. That in itself should let you know that, all right, that shouldn't be done. What else is there needed to be said about that? I dare to, yeah, someone did just say technically you're not a full-fledged adult to the age of 25, but 18 is when a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, stop growing in terms of height and shit, I guess, you know. But I guess that's not really a good argument there. What is the difference between 18 and 25? You're full-fledged. Maybe the age of consent should be a little bit older then. Maybe that. Maybe the age of consent shouldn't be 18 anymore. Maybe the age of consent should be 21, 22. What do y'all think? 18 is the maturity stage begins. It said 40. No, because it's like, yeah, I still won't even sit here that having sex with a 16-year-old is correct. No, you will never pass that by me. You know what I'm saying? You know. And I know he was saying that people tend to throw labels on people without actually hearing the argument. And it's like, what is the argument about that? You know, what could you possibly tell me that could make me believe that a 16-year-old is ready to have sex with an adult? You feel me? Or even an 18-year-old, gang. Be honest with you. Like, I really don't believe an adult or any should be having sex with anyone at the age of 18. You feel me? To be honest with your ass. Have sex with people in your age. Okay? That's as simple as it get. I feel like I grew a lot in these past 7 years, like mentally and emotionally. Yo, read my comment before last comment. In Japan, it's even lower. And listen, man, I'm not defending this topic, so don't jump to conclusions. Literally nothing. Literally no reason for that. And man, I'm 16. I don't understand the hype trying to lose the V card as fast as you can. Man, don't fall for the hype. There's nothing amazing about losing your goddamn virginity. I lost my virginity, and it's probably one of the most mid experience I ever had in my fucking life. It wasn't that exciting, you know what I'm saying? And I only lost my virginity because I was trying to lose my virginity. You feel me? I didn't make love with this person. It wasn't genuine. It was just in the heat of the fucking moment. You know what I'm saying? We was in the club, yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I had been talking to this girl a couple days before, you know, all the extra shit. Wasn't a one night stand type thing. But yeah, it was lust over love. Sex is very powerful when love is involved, you know what I'm saying? Or just in general. You don't want all these emotional connections to anybody, all these different bodies, you know what I'm saying? Protect that. All right. And then not only that, you don't want to get to a point in your life where sex becomes the only thing that's on your mind. Sexual discipline is probably one of the strongest disciplines in this world, and when you can master that, you can do a lot of things. You feel me? You won't be tempted to go deal. Let's say if you get into a position of power and money, right? This is probably one of the most cliche examples. You won't get tempted when women throw certain things at you, or vice versa. You know, you're a woman in power, you won't get tempted to be messing with all these different men. You feel me? So yeah, don't sit there and believe that having sex is probably one of the most latest things in the world. Don't get me wrong, it's great. It is dope. But it's not the best thing in the world for you to just give your life to.
So be a little more open-minded. When you hear an argument being made on something that's unsettling, don't just throw a label at them. Actually contend with the argument itself, and you'll realize it's probably a lot more nuanced than you initially thought.
Okay, well, I'm gonna really tell you some crazy shit.
Then the plug gets mad at Anderson for spending a bunch of money on another creator content with their bank account.
Oh God.
I checked my OnlyFans statistics the other day.
Yeah. Wait, for this page?
For your page, lady.
Oh.
I have spent a little over $2,000 in total purchasing your content on OnlyFans.
Really? How much have you spent on mine?
We're married. That's different. But I feel like that kind of says a lot, that I'm actually out here keeping you afloat. You know, it's a couple of...
What did I tell y'all, bro? I told you they both, bro. Y'all thought I was lying about this. Everybody wants to make fun of him, but won't make fun of the shorty. Like I told y'all, he legit be fucking these women that he brings on his goddamn shows. And they actually, I don't know if they made content with some of the women. I think they have made content with some of the women he brought on the shows, bro. So they both into this shit.
I'm kind of blushing right now. Okay. This is news to me.
But you knew
What's
I was a
your
fan.
username?
Oh.
Do you not want to say? It's okay.
Wait,
if
you
you
really think that you might remember?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm going to reveal this for the first time. Does Brian603 ring a bell?
Oh God. Who else are you subscribed to?
Just her.
And she really this up about it, like you just had sex with like 3 different dudes, and I don't know more in y'all relationship. I don't know how that worked. I thought that was something y'all agreed on, bro. See, this is what happened when you make sex your god, right? Y'all get into these complicated things because in reality, I believe a lot of humans like to be exclusive. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's not even about power dynamics or control. It's about what sex does. It's bonding. It's an emotional connection. It's a genuine connection. It's physical. It's spiritual. You know, and the fact that someone you shared a moment with somebody else like that intense, you know, it's like, damn, you just, wow. You feel me? And that's why it hurts so bad when, you know, the person you love is out there doing you dirty like that. You're like, you sharing this intimacy that we have with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So don't end up in a confusing relationship like this.
Oh, I feel like I'm interrupting something.
No. Okay, I was subscribed to some other
Do you want me
girls.
to smack him for you? I mean, I feel like we need to like have a talk right now. What is going on?
What? Oh, she might be trolling. She might be trolling. Hold on.
You told me that you didn't have any subscriptions to OnlyFans.
No, I mean, I didn't for a long time, but...
Oh. Okay. Maybe he lied about a boundary that they created. Hold on. Maybe that's why she's upset. Maybe they made a boundary saying, hey, we're not going to subscribe to OnlyFans, but I can f other niggas. Right? And, you know, maybe that's how they roll. You know, I don't know.
I've been purchasing her content.
It's still on our joint card.
No.
Pick a door. Keep in mind that you cannot change.
We clicked the blue one last time, didn't we? The red one was probably the best door. Is this the same TikTok? I'm still going blue, nigga.
Mind once you make your selection. The door that you pick will determine where you will stay for the next 48 hours. You have 5 seconds to make and finalize your decision.
We're going blue again, bro.
Door 1, the infinite playground.
That sounds terrible.
This is a never-ending multi-level play maze located in the center of an abandoned industrial warehouse. The bright primary color.
This sounds like Poppy Playtime all over again.
Walls and high rafters. The play place consists of slides, ball pits, and plastic tubes that continue infinitely. The only sound you hear is the creaking of the metal, echoing throughout the gigantic structure. Sleep isn't recommended in this location, as you are not alone. Within the infinite playground, there is a tall, pale clown known as the Painted One. It is an extreme.
That's actually a dope ass movie name. Hold on. The Painted One. Why do I feel like I can make a movie scarier than it? Called The Painted One. It wouldn't involve children though. That's the one thing. I don't like the ideal of killing children. That's crazy. I'm not really into that shit. But I can make it scary though. I'm gonna write some shit in my notes. I'm not lying. I feel like I could. The Painted One. That sounds dope, bro.
Fast entity that hunts anyone that passes through.
Is
the
that
structure.
Pennywise?
You will occasionally hear the heavy
Sounds
thuds and
calm so
laughter of the
far.
clown as it passes through the plastic tubes. If the thuds get close, find a red junction square. These are the small cube sections that connect the tubes. If you press your back flat against
Make
the
a
corner
YouTube
and stay
skit.
perfectly still, he will.
There's certain skits I haven't done just because I need a little bit more resources for them. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta work within my means. You know what I'm saying? I try to do the extravagant ideals that I have here in this basement, but because it's just in this basement and I don't have, some resources, I can't do everything, but we will be getting to that soon, right?
Pass by.
Could you make a no, I would never make a skit on stream. Is you crazy? Boy. No, I would not do a skit on stream. When I do a skit, that's like my time to just lock in with just have my personal art time. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. You feel me? 2, it's all improv. So we'll be sitting here and just watching me think for a long time. I'm not really trying to have just look at me the entire time. It's like streaming is cool, right? We'll keep it like this, but exploring every aspect of my life, nah, we cool on that game. You know what I'm saying?
But he can hear the sound.
Nah, I ain't doing no Epstein skit.
Of your breathing, so hold your breath. Door 2, the abandoned arcade.
Reason being is because that shit's a little bit too serious, right? That Epstein shit is, you feel me? It's pretty wicked, pretty gnarly, pretty sick and disgusting. And the fact that that's happens a lot more often and it's been going on for such a long time, it's like, I don't know. It's not like Diddy, right? Diddy was having freak offs. He was just being a freaky ass with lubes and shit and having other bitch. You feel me? That's why I make fun of Diddy. We was making fun of him and all that shit. Epstein, he messing with little girls and all that, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not even in that lane, bro.
The geometric carpeted
just do a tame version, nah.
Sticky beneath your feet.
As a comedian, not everything needs to be joked on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can appreciate the sub, man. It's like my Peter Pan skit, right? That's as far as I would go with the pedophilia jokes. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, nah, man, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Because that one's, it's the concept of Peter Pan telling kids to leave their home and him being forever young. You know what I'm saying? That's the concept that I'm making fun of. You feel me? Like, that's crazy. This random guy come to these kids' homerooms and telling them to jump out their window, telling them to believe they can fly and shit. He'll take them to his island. That's as far as I'll go, right? But with this is a little bit more real. Not a little bit more real. It is real, right? And it's demonic and satanic. I'm not finna put that energy into my content. You know what I'm saying? Leave that demonic ass nigga over there, and I'm not finna give his ass any more clout. You feel me? I'm cool.
Arcade contains thousands of rows of arcade machines that fill the location with a subtle hum and dim light that emits from the CRT screens. The only food you will find here are the scraps left behind of those who came before you. Although the scraps you find will be abundant, the food is completely tasteless. There are soda machines littered throughout the arcade also, but using them creates a lot of noise. There is a phenomenon in this place that causes the slow hums of the arcade machines to cause hallucinations. To counter the hallucinations, you must quietly whisper to yourself, but be careful. You need to listen out for other noises too. If you hear a whisper, and you're sure it is real, you need to stand still and listen. When the whispering stops and the arcade machines turn off, you must completely freeze in place and make no noise during the silence. You don't want the whisperer to know you're there.
Survive one night with your buddy in one of these cages by your choice and win $20 million. Share it with your friends.
What did Kai DM me? Bro, you're like an hour later to stream, bro. He already DM'd us, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to show it again, you feel me? Because he did just send me a text talking about why'd I leak. You know, but some in chat can tell you, bro. You feel me? Survive one night with your buddy in one of these cages and with $20 million.
Decide. What will you choose?
Cage number 1. Jackal enclosure. They close in fast. Cage 1 live.
Surviving one night? I don't know.
Cage number 2. Porcupine enclosure. It pushes, not chases.
Is the porcupine going to be that damn big? Porcupines don't even get that big. If the porcupine wasn't that big, I'll definitely do number 2, bro.
Cage 2 active. Cage number 3. Giant gecko enclosure. They come from...
Nah, bro. I'll be freaked out seeing some giant lizards, man. See, Komodo dragons don't look too crazy just because they're real still. You feel me? But this giant geckos, look at this shit, man. Being all around that, that'll be weird.
From all sides. Cage 3 open.
Nah, I'm cool, man. I'm not trying to have a nigga crawl on my body or like, you know what I'm saying, bite me or something like that.
Number 4. Buffalo enclosure. They protect together. Cage 4 live.
I think I could do a buffalo enclosure. Like, buffalo will only attack if they feel like you're a threat. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I keep my distance within the enclosure or keep my peace, I don't think I would get fucked up. Unless they own that. I don't know. Buffalo will wreck you, boy.
Cage number 5, emu enclosure. It kicks up.
Actually, I might do an emu enclosure because emus ain't on shit. They the same as an ostrich. They swear they be really on that, but they really not. You feel me? Like, we ain't scared of your ass. You just like to bluff that. Let's keep it a bean, bro. For real. Look, me and my friend, we could take an emo out, but I wouldn't do that. That's animal cruelty, so I don't know, man. I wouldn't do that.
Upward. Cage 5 open.
That emo ain't gonna be on shit. I promise you it won't.
Cage number 6, Kawati enclosure. They rush together. Cage 6 open.
Raccoons? Well, no, those aren't raccoons, but they look like raccoons. Kawati enclosure. I've never heard of that.
Cage number 7, stingray enclosure. Watch your steps.
Oh, I could do a stingray. Stingrays are probably one of the nicest animals. They're nice. I pet stingrays. They slippery, like slimy and shit. But they cool. They ain't messing with nobody.
Cage 7 live.
Stingray can kill you though.
Civet enclosure.
Yeah, stingray will. Like a lot of y'all think like these animals are just like going to involuntary attack you just because you're a human. Like, no. Even a shark doesn't just randomly attack you unless it's like aggressive in nature. You feel me? Like they have to be born aggressive that way. You know what I'm saying? Like what are those tiger sharks? Them will bite your ass the fuck up, okay? But a great white shark, they will just pass your ass too. You feel me? Not all animals just want to attack your ass. Some just want to vibe and chill. For real, for real. I don't mess with animals. No, that should be venomous. They killed the goat Aaron, bro. Who is Aaron? Who is that? You said his name like I know this. I'm sorry, bro, but rest in peace, him. Damn. Steve Irwin. Who is Wait. Stingrays killed Steve Irwin? What? I thought he died to an alligator. What? Steve Irwin death. Are you serious? He was killed by a stingray. What did he do? Wait, what was the... Wait, how did he die?
What's
to
up,
a
guys, and
stingray?
welcome back. Dive into the brief where Tom and Eileen
what was he trying to do with the stingray? Was he trying to touch it?
Years prior. Check out our video on that via the link in the top right, by the way. Anyway, Steve was filming for Ocean's Deadliest, and on this day they were actually looking for tiger sharks, but the filming was halted because of...
This nigga went on looking for tiger sharks. No wonder, bro. You was looking for death. Holy shit. That is nuts. What?
Poor weather. You can see from this footage here, reportedly taken the day before, on September 3rd, that the water's really choppy and it doesn't look great for filming. Steve was known by those close to him as having attention deficit disorder, or ADHD, which meant that he had a real tough time sitting still and waiting around for something to happen. And because of this, he decided he was going to head out on a dinghy with his cameraman and best mate Justin Lyons to capture some footage for a TV show being filmed by his daughter, Bindi. After a few minutes of motoring around, they came across a massive short-tail stingray, otherwise known as a bull ray. Justin, the cameraman, who was the only witness to the incident, said the short-tail stingray was big, and he estimated it to be around 2 meters wide. So they jumped in the water, which was only about chest height, and filmed with the ray for a good few minutes with no issues at all. They'd got a number of shots that they needed and came up to the surface to have a quick conversation about the shots they'd got and the shots they still needed, and the pair decided they only needed one more shot. That shot was to be the stingray in the foreground, and Steve would be swimming from behind, and then the ray would swim off. So they headed back underneath, and Steve came towards the stingray from behind, and that's where it all went wrong. As he approached the stingray, it propped itself up on its pectoral fins and began rapidly stabbing upwards with its tail. Justin says it stabbed a bunch of times in the space of a few seconds. Justin continued.
Recipe Steve Irwin, but that just goes to show that if you bother the animal, hey, 9 times out of 10 it might retaliate, bro. It was cool with you putting the camera on him, but that still proves my point, man. Like, you said randomly. No, you think a stingray just gonna randomly stand? Come on, bro. He legit came up behind him. You act like these animals don't have senses, bro. They can't sense what the fuck is going on. They have instincts, twin. Stingray was out for blood. Yeah, okay. Y'all. Oh my God. Y'all legit just heard the man say, let's go ahead and get a closer shot of me not chasing, but coming up close behind a deadly animal, right? And yeah, we see how that went. These have instinct, man. But why do you think that the bull you think that reaction from the stingray was just random? Why do you think that he's able to point upward, man, with his tail? Why do you think he's able to use it as a weapon? He triggered the hell out of that. You realize you're gonna spend the night in the water. Recipe Steve Irwin, man, you know what I'm saying? But that just goes to show that if you mess with these animals, you feel me? Especially ones that can be territorial, hey, you know, certain like that is going to happen. It's like bees, right? A bee isn't just going to randomly sting you, okay? Or a wasp isn't. They don't just actively go out to sting a nigga. The only time they'll do that is if they have to protect their territory and they feel that you're infringing on that. You're bringing danger, you're a threat. Okay? The only time I got stung was once, and it's because I decided to legit touch the bee while I was pollinating, my nigga. And that was on me. Buddy was trying to handle his business, get his fucking sweet nectar, and what did I do? I interrupted some shit, and I got stung on my finger. It hurt like a bitch. But from that day on, I realized, okay, these are actually cool. That's why I don't freak out when bees are swarming around me. Because when they're swarming around me, they don't have the intention to sting me. They're just curious. You feel me? 9 times out of 10, they might be smelling the oil that you have in your hair, have in your body, you know what I'm saying? And they're attracted to that sense. You feel me? But they just want to see what the hell you is, and then they go about their business if you calm, cool, collected. That's why I don't understand when people start, oh my God, start swatting shit and all that. Like, bro, now you're becoming aggressive with him, and now he's going to obviously sting your ass. Why are you screaming? Relax, calm, be cool. We be treating these animals like they just out here to kill you, and they not. It's like spiders, right? Now, I've gotten to the point in my life where I kill certain spiders. You know what I'm saying? Like, I only would kill a spider if it's like, all right, bro, like there's no other way for me to get you out here without you actually retaliating. You feel me? That's the only time I would kill a spider. You feel me? Tay think he's the godfather of animals. Why do y'all like to rage bait me, bro. Like, holy shit, right? But I'm being so serious. Like, I realize, like, some bugs just don't. I will kill the fuck out of stink bug. I hate those. They be pissing me off. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Them niggas, they just be popping the fuck up out of nowhere. One crawled in my bed out of the blue. I don't even know how the nigga got in my room. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Get that ass banned, bro. You know what I'm saying? Had to get his ass out. But I try not to kill bugs. You know what I'm saying? I try not because I do respect bug life, animal life. I just start realizing like they're just chilling, man. Like we are in their environment, you know, and I feel f***ed up that I got to stump you out and you was trying to get to your crib, and now your family is like, where the f*** is my dad at? Well, he was under my boot, my nigga. I killed the f*** out that nigga, right? So now that whole family, they got a fatherless home now. He ain't never coming back. His guts have been eternally smashed. It's over. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
It stays low.
You never kill. Oh, yeah. No, I kill mosquitoes, too. F them niggas. They deliberately hunt you, though. Mosquitoes hunt. Yeah, you got to hunt them. I'm sorry. F a mosquito on me. All right. Let's get to it. Y'all know what it is. This might be the only Tommy G video I can actually upload, bro. Holy shit. All the other Tommy G videos be like OD. Be having some crazy shit happen to him. Hold on. All right, what is this, man? Confessions of a cartel cocaine kingpin. Now, I don't know how the Tommy G has access to an ex-cocaine pin lord, you know what I'm saying? Or kingpin, whatever the hell you call him. Where do you get this access from? You know what I'm saying? Like, he has access to the most dangerous ever. Why does this white man have access to all dangerous? Y'all think we can have a black Tommy G? I think having a black Tommy G would never exist, and it's not possible. Dead ass. Like, I swear to God, I don't think it's possible, bro. I genuinely do not think it's possible to have a black Tommy G. Because we hate on regardless. You bring a black man into the hoods that he been in, they might want to snipe his ass and rob him. But they protect this white man. It's so crazy. But shout out Tommy G, though, man. He just got flown like that, gang.
Sufficiente?
All right.
I recently got in contact with a guy who claimed to be a cocaine kingpin, to which
that lie to you, bro. You really believe this? Did he give you any evidence of him being a cocaine kingpin? Did he show you him chopping niggas' heads off? And if he did, why did you agree to film this shit with this demonic?
I said,
how do you feel about this guy?
Seems like bull. So to prove to me he was legit, he told me to draw a logo and that he'd have his Colombian plugs make close to 50 kilograms of cocaine with my design. So I drew it and sent it to him. And after 2 weeks of radio silence, I figured my lead was no good. But then I got this footage. Holy shit, that's a lot of...
Okay, so Tommy G, do you have this on like a Pinterest or something like that? Or what are those external websites called? Like a OnlyFans like of this? You feel me? Like a Patreon. There we go. Is this on a Patreon where we can validate that this isn't just blurred out? How do we know that this is actually blurred out cocaine of the design? Right? Like dead ass. Dead ass. There has to be a Patreon. Let me see if there's a Patreon. If he has a Patreon linking to this video, then it's real. No, he doesn't. No, he does. He does. He has a Patreon. Make sure I take you deep into the underworld. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, my God. No, it's real. Holy. Oh, my God. It's real. Okay. Okay. Never mind. I'm sorry, Tommy G. You never. All right. You never lied. No, it's real. How the f are you getting access to these? What? Why are they coming to this white man? What? Yo, what? It's like, y'all don't know this informant? He's a plant, man. God, yo, I don't know what it is, man.
What do you think about it now?
I think this guy might be legit. So today we're going to be diving into the story of a man who's been a big player in the drug trafficking business for over 2 decades.
Hold on. How do we know that Tommy G didn't just fake that picture, though? Right? Shit, I got water on my shirt. My bad. How do we know that Tommy G didn't just take the picture himself and claim that this was another nigga? He just did this shit with WhatsApp. So, yeah, it could have been salt, right? How do we know that's actually a bucket of cocaine? How do we even know that Tommy G did not know this fat ass before this? Right? This could be a white man. We don't even know that, bro. There's no way that he got access to a cocaine kingpin from the cartel. And why would a kingpin of cocaine get in contact with Tommy G in America? Do you know what's going on with the cartel right now between Americans and Mexico? Trump himself said he's trying to get rid of them, exterminate. I don't know if someone that powerful will be willing to risk information like this to an American citizen. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just doesn't make sense. Yes. This would have to do a line. I gotta see him snort a whole line of that shit. Show me some real pounds. Honest, I want to see a whole pallet of just cocaine. Seriously, that's the only way I would believe this. If I don't see a pallet of cocaine, I'm not believing it, bro.
Decades, has made many millions of dollars for Mexican drug cartels, and a man who specializes.
Tommy G, you took that out the bank. Come on, be real, bro. You telling me a cocaine cartel is wearing a New Balance? Out of here, bro.
In cocaine, but also has extensive experience with marijuana, meth, and fentanyl. Today, we get a behind-the-scenes look.
All right, hold on. Okay, maybe if he got all access to these drugs, I don't know. He might be like that. You said meth, fentanyl, selling fent. Stay away from them fentanyl. Actually, you know what? He got the gut of a cartel kingpin, so he might be one of them.
Transnational drug trade from the eyes and inside knowledge of a seasoned operator. Folks, this is a documentary that profiles the story and operation of a cocaine kingpin. All content is strictly for educational and journalistic purposes only and designed to analyze the mechanics of the transnational drug trade. Viewer discretion is advised.
Phoenix, Arizona. It's where a lot of my Mexico be at, so I mean, this is a great location. Okay, so the locations is adding up.
In life, I believe some of the greatest things you discover are behind calculated risks. Right now, we are about to engage in some risky business. We're going to be meeting with operators from a cartel. This is some of the most dangerous shit you can dip your toes in.
Operators from a cartel is with Tommy G. I don't believe this.
On one end, I am fascinated by things that are dangerous. On the other end, I really enjoy my simple, nice life with my family, my dog, going for walks. And I know that sometimes this is like a game of Russian roulette. How many dangerous hoods can you go to? How many cartels can you visit before something's...
This is crazy. We're watching a white man document. So crazy, dude. Oh my God, bro. White man goes into the most dangerous hood. Like, that oh my God. Boy, I tell y'all, if I was white, I'd be spamming the fuck out these videos, pulling 1 million views on me, bro. Because I know would not touch me, you feel me, because I'm white, you know what I'm saying? And for some reason, like the ideal of a white man in a dangerous environment and him surviving in it, so it's going to get views, you know. Holy shit, he survived Chirac. He's a white man. He's doing something that the normal ones don't even do. Like, gang, I will be, woo, boy, my YouTube, oh my God. Look at this.
Not so good anymore. Anyways, without further ado, we're gonna have to go cameras low, cameras off into these locations, but when you see us again...
Tommy G say he has a button that if anything goes wrong, he can press and it sends a signal to the federal police agency. So this is an informant. And are deliberately... Is that even true? Is that real? No, there's no way that's real. If that's real, why the f are still doing documentaries with his ass? It got to be for publicity at this point. Clout. That's crazy. I'd rather give up what they're doing, right? Just for a little bit of clout that you won't even remember. Like, you do realize they're only watching this shit because it's a white man doing it, documenting this shit, and that he get this close to y'all. Don't get me wrong. I'm watching it because I'm entertained, you feel me? But a lot of niggas like to see the ideal of a white man surviving these crazy ass environments. And I don't mean that in like a fucked up way. That's just how society is, you know. But Tommy G, he doing his thing. He is. You feel me? I'm not trying to discredit him or anything like that. But, I mean, you running your system, man. You feel me? So, yeah.
We'll be talking to some cartel guys. See you there.
It's a safety thing. If I ever heard that one of the that came to document me has direct access to the federal agency, I'm thinking this is an informant. You can't tell me that, bro. You can't tell me this man is not an informant after telling me that. What you mean? He can't just call 911? You have direct access? Direct access. Better than anybody else in the goddamn world. You specifically, a YouTuber who's deliberately choosing to go into these environments has direct access. Yeah, no, you're an informant, man. You can't tell me that, man. Because let me do that, right? I'm not going to get direct access. Hey, they call 911, bro. Fuck you talking about? What? I know he's an informant to the FBI and CIA. I just don't have the proof yet. Nigga, proof is in the pudding. All this access, man. I feel like if the guy was an actual cartel member, his cartel would turn him into sushi rolls for explaining their operation to an American YouTuber. Real shit. Have y'all seen this shit that cartels have done to ex-con members that try to get out the game? When you're in that life, it's over, bro. There's no way that this random cartel kingpin is just chilling in Arizona on the border here, chilling. And them folks ain't came up and said, hey, bro, we got to take your life because you explaining all this shit to this random YouTuber who has direct access supposedly to the FBI. That's crazy. There's no way, man. No. It's a Dexter joke.
¿Qué pasó?
Pásale. ¿Todo bien?
You was slinging shit in Bolivia. It ain't giggles, bro. A nigga got skinned alive. Are you really someone that was slinging? That's crazy. My name is Thomas.
No pistola, no nada.
No.
Pásale.
Nah, I ain't. You still got your Christmas tree up, man. Unless this was filled before Christmas break.
Desde ahorita le digo, si vamos a empezar a hacer las cosas bien, una mamadita, vamos a darle. ¿Me entiendes?
Entiendo. And I think we were both a bit nervous about each other. From my end, anyone that has this level of cartel connections to me is dangerous, and from his end, how could he be sure that I wasn't a Fed? So here's how the first meeting with this guy went.
Aquí es cocaine.
Yes, un kilo.
There's no way as a cocaine kingpin you're trusting some random YouTuber, dude. No, this isn't true. You can't even meet the kingpins. You know how hard it is to get in contact with these niggas? And it's like, what does he gain from giving this information to a random YouTuber? Let's be so real. This is a fake video. This isn't real, dude. I'm not believing this. This is fake. He doesn't gain anything from telling Tommy G, hey, bro, yeah, I used to be in the cartel and I was a cocaine kingpin. I have a whole bunch of connections, and if they somehow figure out it's me, my entire family will be slaughtered and posted on a highway with their head chopped off. And then you might actually die too. What does he gain from that besides a whole bunch of danger? Said click off, fam.
Dice copa.
Does the stamp, you know, for you recognize your merchandise.
Es mi primera vez en frente de cocaine.
Hey, man, vamos que poner.
When did Tommy G start speaking Spanish, my nigga? What?
How I know if it's cocaine or not?
Maybe they're trying to promote their product. Are you crazy? Promote their product.
¿Y cómo puedo conocer que no es fentanyl?
Because of time constraints, we've had to cut some moments from this video. If you'd like to see this full scene, you can use code BUMP for 50% off your first month of Patreon. And here are some of the comments of the people who have already seen the footage.
You tried cocaine? Nah. He's lying. This isn't real. This is fake. This Tommy G has been dropping fake videos on you, man. What the fuck? And I knew at some point it had to get to this because it's like, how many dangerous hoods could you visit in America, man? Right? Not every hood is dangerous. Some of them are just impoverished. You feel me? Like, they're just impoverished and that's it. They just don't have resources. Not every hood has Crips and Bloods in it, okay? It gets to a point, you know? You can't just keep visiting all America. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you decide to do a line of coke just to prove that it's cocaine. How would you even know that it's cocaine? Tommy, have you taken cocaine before? This said, how do I know it's not fent? I give you my word, and you decide to take a bump of that bitch. This is fake as f, bro. Said click off, bro. No, we're watching this, man. Tommy party with the Kingpins. Crazy worth the $4 I spent to join. What a dick. This is my first impression of Tommy's Patreon. Fuck yeah, that $4 was worth it. You spent $4 to watch a do cocaine. Yo, entertainment has been in the gutter for a while, but I never expect that to get a high off of watching another get high. You are pathetic. I'm sorry.
You on Patreon, link is in the description.
¿Qué es en la mezcla de esto? Like, ¿cómo son los ingredientes?
Son hojas de cocaína. Allá lo hacen, muchas veces lo hacen en Perú, Bolivia, Colombia.
No sé si es en mi mente, pero pienso que siento un poco de el cocaine.
Yeah, in your tongue. No, it's like sour. For me, it's delicious.
Dígame sobre el negocio de cocaine.
Con Colombia, where they get it. Costa Rica, they put it in Mexico, Mexico City, Sinaloa, Sonora, the border, bring it over here, and they sell it to us.
In Colombia?
Bro just told you the exact plan, how they do this shit. Bro, there's no way. Nah. The Mexican cartel, bro, why did you put your family in danger? This don't even make sense. This is fake. This is so fake. This is so fake, bro.
Esto para
Dude, roses ain't even covered. Dude's nose ain't even fully covered.
Zona, ¿qué puedes comprar esto?
Ahorita vale $1,500 en Colombia. If you put it over here, you can get it for, in the streets, for $10,000, $11,000.
It's crazy that we still got buying
como
cocaine,
el precio de cocaine cambia.
With the war in Mexico, it's changed the prices a lot.
It's a known route. You can't pinpoint everything off that known route.
They changed a lot.
I'm pretty sure they know who the f this is in this New Balance jacket, bro. Okay. Y'all be thinking the cartel don't really know game. They know everything, bro. They can have your ass dead fast as f. Keep in mind, they went against an entire government. The Mexico government, wherever you're saying, they have problems with these for a reason. Okay? There's a reason why the cartel runs certain factions. Darren runs the entire country almost. Okay, that might be a little bit exaggerated, but they run a fair amount of certain areas, and the government has a problem with them. You feel me? It's because they can do a lot of things, man. They have a lot of access. Plus, they have a lot of ex-recon type in the cartel that decide to go rogue and just knock off, bro. You feel me? They have people with military experience in there, with military knowledge. These aren't just random off the street that picked up a gun and decided to just hurt niggas, bro. No, these are real niggas that rebelled against the government, you know what I'm saying, decided to build their own providence and just ruin.
Ha ocurrido con la guerra en México ahora.
Puros problemas, pura pérdida de dinero. Se está yendo mucha gente inocente. But it's not innocent because they stay in the middle of the business. And that's what it is. You stay by one side or another side, they don't give a f. You stay on the wrong side, they kill you. They can get you over here too. That's where I cover my face.
Said they can get me over here too, so that's why I cover my face. As if they're not going to recognize the shape of your body. And who knows, they might decide to knock out any from this particular area that's selling that crack. Because why would we want the one person that's a kingpin of cocaine to be telling the entire world how we do this in our routes? Regardless, if you're doing these routes, right, guess who's going to be on these routes now if Tommy G is an informant? Or if the FBI decides to tap into these informant type videos. Now higher intelligence know, and they're like, you know what, we can cut this off, right? And just destroy an entire system of business for selling cocaine. This doesn't make sense. It's not logical. This is a terrible business move. Why put your business in danger and threat, right? And I know morally this is wrong, but from a business side, it just doesn't make sense. You wouldn't do this, especially as a kingpin. No, you don't do that. That's bad for business, bro. You lose trust in this, and you lose your life.
If your face was seen as that potentially a life or death situation.
Yeah, right here in Arizona is one of the, I think is the first place, una bola de bajadores, una bola de ratero. You know bajadores? Is the people come and steal the stuff. Right here, this is the capital of that people. That's where I go, my God, ready. You know, if somebody tried to jump in the door, I smoke his ass.
Escucho que las tres más grandes equipos, carteles, son Amayo, de
de Chapito y Jalisco Nueva Generación.
Ellos nomás están peleando y le vale ver los que se vayan en la rueda.
¿Tres celulares? ¿Por qué tienes 3 celulares?
Uno para mi familia, personal, uno para el negocio, another one because I want to talk to you. Because when I see this is white guy is a f***ing cop. That's what I think. You know, I want to be honest to you.
El bigote también.
No, I don't care. You look like a cop.
Literally. So why did you still get in contact with this?
You got the guts to come to the hood. You got the balls.
You see what I mean? They praise the white man for going into these dangerous environments because they're white and because it's been known that they don't live in these dangerous environments and they couldn't survive. But when they survive, they praise them. But when your brother survived the same environment, what do? You kill him in his own environment again. You know what I'm saying? Just like they did to young Dolph, right? Came back to Memphis to give back turkeys, and what they do, lined his ass up at a cookie shop. Right before or I think it was right after he gave out turkeys. Gave back to the community. And still killed him. But let it be a white man, they ain't taking his life. That shit is so backwards, bro. It make no sense. A lot of die where they come from, and it normally ends up being black killing each other. Why? That's so crazy, man.
Well, I respect it.
Some say it's pelotas, others say it's being stupid.
Well, yeah, I guess you are right. It is Tommy calling this guy a kingpin, but even if this guy isn't a kingpin, still giving your routes, still giving him information doesn't make sense just because he's white and surviving hoods. What? Like, if I'm a kingpin or like a cartel, I'm like, get rid of this, bro. What? What are you talking about? Bro, you hate on J. Cole for speaking on that? What are you talking about, bro? I just said I didn't want to listen to this nigga be philosophical, bro. I don't give a damn, bro.
Tell my wife that, okay?
I
was just making a joke, man. Come on, you got to understand my role as a comedian. Say shit that a lot of niggas don't want to say.
How do cartel guys communicate in a way that they don't get tracked by the feds?
Or somebody cash your phone because somebody snitching. Everybody stay on the phone, social media. But right here is a bunch of flashy guys go to the club, spend money.
So flashing money is what gets people caught.
People say this is easy money. It's not easy. You need to stay watching your back all the time. Yeah, that's not easy job. Yo soy nacido acá en Estados Unidos. Yo crecí en una ciudad en México. Mi papá era gente de trabajo, trabajador muy. Yo no siempre jugaba. Las malas amistades te llevan a enredarte en esto. Mi infancia fue no difícil económicamente, porque me pegaban una chinga porque querían que no anduviera de vago. Y yo andaba en el desmadre. No podía, todo hacer dinero. Mas sin embargo ahorita ya me arrepiento. Not for your safety, and for my safety, stay recording is not good. You see the videos I send you with the people they make in Colombia.
Yeah, so you sent me some videos from the laboratory in Colombia, the buckets, the bricks.
When I put the name in the bricks, what do you say?
So the niggas in Colombia said, yeah, man, send this video back to the random white that decided to record your for a documentary to post on his YouTube. The niggas in the laboratory agreed to exposing them. Video recording, shipping and dealing cocaine. All because you said Tommy G wants to record this shit. Get the fuck out, man.
Put my name in front of the bricks, and part of me thought it was the coolest thing ever, and part of me thought, I'm going to jail.
You're asking me for 14th of November. I give it to you the 27th.
Cuando recibió las películas, en este momento, conozco que tú fue legit.
Aquí no andamos con fuego. Y miraste, había más de una tonelada donde te enseñé.
¿Qué tu esposa piensa sobre tu profesión?
Me he casado varias veces. Y a causa de mi negocio, me han dejado. Con la persona que vivo ahorita, ella sí dice que si quiero seguir viendo a las niñas.
Okay, so it's like, why would you even admit that you have a family if you're working with the cartel, right? Now you just gave these great ransom, bro. This is not moving like someone that's in the cartel, I'll be honest, or that's part of it, or in fact are in relation with them. You don't tell the world, yeah, man, I have a wife and 3 daughters. That's terrible to tell the cartel. What is he doing?
Me dejó de pendejadas o ya estuvo porque no quiere que anden batallando sin un papá y que yo no quiero agarrar rollo. Pues sí, han tenido muchos lujos, han tenido buena vida. O sea, había dinero a manos llenas, viajes, ropa cara, carros caros, si se le puede llamar, pero también ha habido muchas cosas bajas. Las niñas tan chiquitas y ya miran a papá, dice, ahí viene un carro, y un carro se los quedó mirando fulano y eso, y ya voltea uno. Es algo muy traumático eso. Bueno.
Yeah,
I think so.
Now there's an unknown car while these are just recording. The one night, right? The one night that they decide to record, a random car pops up. You know, I've noticed the theme, man. There's always someone pulling up in this videos, right? In the Polo G video, the cops put up during the music interview or during the music video, right? What else happened, man? During the, what was it? The Minecraft young that could take your crypto money, right? He had to find his home and family. The next one, what was the other one, man? It was just one that was recent. Oh, the that was stealing cars. Cops were surrounding the area and the guy had to just pull off randomly, right? They just randomly pulled off, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, what a coincidence. Now, oh yeah, some random unknown car. After talking about there was an unknown car. Like, look, this is a storyline, chat. This is great, this is a great storyline so far.
My contact was getting paranoid from commotion happening outside the trailer, so he had me leave and told me to meet him the next day.
I never seen someone so, like, enthused to protect this random individual, man. Where are we at now?
You're about to get insider knowledge of how a cocaine kingpin moves product throughout our country, but first give me 60 seconds to...
Okay, hold on. Tommy G, what if you were really telling us how you move cocaine, right? What if this is a whole plot of Tommy G telling us how he moves cocaine himself? Right? He's giving us knowledge on how he's moving that dope, moving that crack. And he's disguising it as random doing this shit.
The sponsor of today's episode. I want to give a big thank you to Free Cash, the sponsor of today's episode, for making this video possible. Free Cash is a free app you can download onto your phone and complete surveys and test out games to make extra money. I played Monopoly and so far I've made $10.40. And once I hit 20 views and are ranked #1 app on our phone, time adds up. If you are looking for a new way to play games on your phone, and now folks, to the video. I wanted to better understand how the business of global drug trafficking works, so I brought my guy to a secure location where we could sit down and get into the details only an insider would know.
Why is he still wearing the same jacket from yesterday, bro?
So, quiero entender.
Why are you wearing the same shirt too? Come on now. You're wearing the same shirt, he's wearing the same jacket. You think ain't gonna peep this? Y'all don't wash clothes?
Cuando cocaine llegar a los Estados Unidos.
And when did you learn how to speak Spanish, man?
¿Cómo pasa por México y dónde son las partes más comunes que llega a Estados Unidos?
What are the most common entry
points? El Paso, aquí en Sonora, la verdad, pues lo que viene siendo Nogales, de pileadas por todo para arriba. No es como los tiempos de la marihuana, de que se metían burreando caminando. La cocaína es diferente. La cocaína casi siempre va en semana.
Where are you getting this footage?
O puede ir en carro con clavo. Pasan la línea.
Y pasa por...
Bro, start this shit off of Google Images, man.
Frontera por
laundry hella annoying to clean out, bro. Some slack.
Es un
cut, bro, some slack.
Hay frutas, tomatos.
Diferente tipo de carga, ¿no? La frontera acá de San Luis Río Colorado también es una frontera muy chica, pero también muy productiva. Mexicali es una de las, que es la capital de Baja California. Y pues la más grande, que es Tijuana. abarca todo lo que es Los Ángeles, se van de aquí, se van para Las Vegas, le dan para Utah.
Yeah, the
también.
FBI is definitely
Aquí
watching
todo,
this,
casi,
man.
casi
Tommy
la de San
G,
Diego
are you
y
really selling
Miami,
crack?
casi
I
que
think
abarcan
Tommy G's
todo
selling
para acá
crack,
para arriba,
Jet.
le dan para arriba. Es muy raro.
There's no, yeah, Tommy G's selling crack. He's telling us how he's doing this, disguising it as other doing it, bro. That's my only conclusion here, bro. There's no way some Kingpin is telling you that. Not even Kingpin, just some random. I've never seen a plug, right? Tell how they be doing shit. You feel me? Like, for real.
Que de aquí de Mexicali o Tijuana le den para acá para Arizona.
Ronald Reagan
Porque
won?
no tiene caso
On me.
Caminar todo lo que caminas de todos los estados de México que vas pasando, como para de aquí regresarte cuando tienes aquí las fronteras, ¿sí me entiendes? Aquí ahorita anda bien barato, porque aquí anda como en 10,200 de primera mano. Aquí también, igual que aquí en Phoenix. 10,200.
¿Qué es la diferencia en precio de aquí y ahí?
Unos $2,000. Todos tienen un precio. Siempre hay una gente que le llega a ese precio. Gente que trabaja en el correo, en el UPS, en el FedEx, DHL. Puede subir en el avión, trabajo. De aquí de Arizona o de aquí del Paso. Le damos para acá. Nueva York. Boston, Filadelfia. Acá los precios andan unos 10.
Bro's giving them the method, bro.
Se me hace
War on drugs.
porque la gente es bien llorona.
Yeah, fuck. Plot set up by Ronald Reagan to say that black men were the reason that drugs are running rampant and all that. Saying that black men were flying in drugs from Indonesia. Like, come on, are you serious? Poor black individuals. Black fathers that you can't like keep in mind, they were telling black fathers that they couldn't even be in a house, couldn't exist in a black household, right, with a family, with a wife, with a kid, in order to receive government welfare, government help, right? You couldn't be existing in that household if you wanted your family to have some government assistance. You really believe that? Come on now, like.
De precios. De aquí a allá, pues te conviene más que vender aquí por ganarte $1,000, $2,000. Si vas a tomar el riesgo, tómalo por allá.
En este negocio, ¿cuánto mucho por año puede un conductor ganar?
With 2 loads every 15 days. Y tus 50 keys, te están pagando 1,300 la subida. Si es un troque, pues le sacas, son $65,000.
Damn.
If the driver work for somebody else, they got like, for the 65, they can pay them maybe 20. They can make like 40 every month. Fíjate, te voy a decir algo también. Cuando llegas a un nivel que empiezas a agarrar mucho dinero, le pierdes el amor.
You lose the love,
el sabor,
the joy of buying a car or a house or shoes. You got money, you go and get them. You just buy them. You lose the adrenaline of I bought my first car, you understand? It takes you to become arrogant.
Quiero entender la guerra en las fronteras entre las carteles. Like, ¿quién controla dónde?
Mexicali es unos rusos. Aquí está toda la rusada. Aquí. Acá es un cagadero ahorita, en Tijuana. Hay de todos lados y andan limpiando, sacándose, se andan volteando uno, andan matando. Es un desmadre. Aquí en Arizona, pues siguen siendo de la misma gente, de Sinaloa, todos Sinaloa, pues. Acá para este lado casi siempre son carteles del Golfo.
Dos partes de Sinaloa, Chapito y El Mayo.
Sí. Sí, pero ahorita hay mucha gente que jala para los chaparritos y está tapado.
Everything is blocked up because they know it's hard.
Andan haciendo una ramanga ahorita, al que está produciendo dinero es al que están matando. Por eso a mí no me gusta trabajar afuera. No me gusta andar.
I don't like being flagged as cartel because you get tangled up. And they say we aren't friends. You don't work with me. You're at the independent, so they cut your throat. Bro, I believe you're at the independent right now, bro. You went on your own little route here to tell Mr. Informant here what you're doing.
La gente del Golfo no le conviene venir apoyando estas fronteras. ¿Por qué? Porque ellos tienen Tienen oro por moro molido, güey. Aquí de voladita brincas que ya estás en Luisiana. Aquí viene un kilo bien vendido, si tienes un buen cliente. Ahí lo venden 15, 16.
Why take all the risks legit, man?
¿Cómo peligroso
How dangerous is the war in Mexico right now?
Pues bastante. Bien peligrosa.
I just told y'all, man, the government is trying to battle the cartel, man. Like I said, these aren't random individuals that picked up guns. These are real that know how to drill, okay? This ain't slight, bro. All right, Iron Man would have a problem with these niggas, okay? Leave them cartel alone. I said this once, and I'm going to say it again. They are not to be with. I still remember the that told me a random gang member, a random gang could with the cartel as if the cartel doesn't own half of Mexico or some shit. I'm like, this bro, Crips and Bloods don't exist over there, okay? We got over there that are willing to blow your shit up with an explosive burrito, nigga. Okay? One bite, pow! Whole head took off, nigga. Fuck. It's over, dude. Don't mess with the Mexico. They would drill your shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's over, gang. Did y'all even, like, listen to some of the cartel stories, man? It ended up snitching, right? Bro, they killed, I think, like 16 of his family members and put this on the highway. Just for everybody to see the humiliation of him being killed and murdered. That's not normal, dude. What gang members doing that, man? What the f? Yo! Half of gang members can't even aim the switch, man. Shoot the gun like they scared and shit. They don't even want to hold it. Them cartel, they got machetes. They got tanks. Tanks! RPGs, artillery! That was nasty. I spit. My bad. I'm spitting. I'm yelling too much. My bad. Artillery, nigga. Okay? Leave them alone, bro.
Is this the most dangerous it's ever been for
Just go ball,
recent
Phil?
memory?
Sí.
GTA weapon wheel?
Ahorita ya mucha gente
Yeah.
con problemas se está metiendo otra vez para atrás, están huyendo.
I'm still trying to figure out how these cartels got the military access, though. Oh, yeah, not to mention them got grenades. Kai did not DM you, nigga. Wow, you like mad late to the stream, bro. You know what I'm saying? I guess the clickbait didn't work for yo. Still ain't click the goddamn link. Out of here. Tay just be yapping. Yeah, when a cartel shove a bomb down your goddamn throat, you know what I'm saying? I want to see how much I'm yapping in. You know what I'm saying? When your blow the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? And it's just your neck and all blood's just gushing from that bitch. I want to see how much I'm yapping. Okay? Y'all do not understand these are not to be with. They torture, man. Did you hear about the that got his testicles electrocuted? Who the fuck think of some shit like that, man? Yeah, let's power this fuck up and stick both clips on his balls, man, and electrocute this to get some answers. Yo, gang, that's just doing the most, but that's what the cartel does.
Porque ahorita ya no sabes si el de un lado sigue con ese mismo lado y te vienen matando. Oye, no existen los amigos, es muy raro porque te van a matar.
In your opinion, what are things that American media gets wrong about the Mexican cartels?
Que le dan mucho interés al narcotráfico y todo lo que estoy diciendo. Yo no digo que es bueno ni quiero esto, pero hay muchas cosas también que el gobierno tapa que no se hace pendejo, hacen cortinas de humo. Vamos a ir tan lejos ahí con todo lo que ha habido de eso de los papeles de eso que violan niños. Ahorita asumieron.
Wait, he just said the government is hiding
gets wrong about the Mexican cartels.
Que le da mucho interés.
They have a lot of interest in the drug trafficking. I'm not saying it's good, but there are a lot of things that the government hides. They play dumb. They put up a smoke screen. Look at the files from the children that were violated. Right now it's a mess right now. Everyone is on coke. Everyone. Without drugs, the USA would be chaos. Whoa, because it's one of the biggest consumers of drugs in all of the countries. It's a lot of corrupt people, a lot of corrupt police. Okay, you know what? I can respect Tom, even if this video is fake, right? I can still respect that it is pointing out some real, right? Because still don't believe that the government is pulling in this psychotic, man. Like regular citizens just have access to these planes and all that to all other governments and factions. And maybe there's that one anomaly, you feel me, that just somehow rise through the ranks of the world and got some insane connects. But 9 times out of 10, your own government is poisoning itself, right?
What has this job cost you?
Tay must never seen Breaking Bad.
Nah,
I've never seen Breaking Bad. In fact, I was recommending to watch it, but I was watching another series I was recommending, you know what I'm saying? But I think I'll start watching that tonight. Actually, I'm going to watch another show that I was recommended. Like how Adolf rose to power. Yeah, I still don't really understand how he rose to, well, granted, his story was that he was a poor Hungarian, right? A Hungarian German, and watching all the Jews have all the money and access and resources made him very angry, and the fact that they weren't included into that part of society led to him, you know, wanting to rise up and, you know, retaliate. And he felt justified in creating a true Germany where, you know, the Jews weren't part of that. It's up, right? You know what I'm saying? I still don't really understand how can sit there and let another man lead them to propaganda like that to taking millions of lives. Australian, my bad. I said Hungarian. You know, I'm not really good with geography like that. I'm bad with that, bro. But Austrian, that's what I meant. You feel me? Austrian, German type. You feel me? He rose to power because, he was a poor, I know that much. But like I said, I don't understand why they just let this, you know, like lead them to believing that what they were doing was okay. Like, I don't understand that shit. Like, I don't understand how you let another nigga talk you into deflowering humanity. Like, because he was up there. No, but he had to get to that rank. You know what I'm saying? And he used propaganda and just military exploitation to get there. And I don't know how it's like no one stopped them. Right? No one saw this shit. I don't understand, like, how do we sit here and not see that someone is turning something into a monarch, right? You feel me? Like, he's turning this shit into a dictatorship where he's just, I said monarch, sorry, dictatorship, right? Where he's in control of the government and control of the goddamn world and taking no. I guess in them times, people were trying to fight for land too. And when you're pushing for control over land and power, I feel like a lot of people were more, what's the word? They were more, they were so infatuated with being the #1 country. So that might have been, you know what I'm saying? That might have been a huge reason, right? Taking pride in being a German citizen, German, yada, yada, that we are the superior, all that extra. We have the blonde eyes, or the blue eyes and blonde hair, making the perfect German. Like, he was running experiments, just like, that's so crazy. Running experiments to see how to make twins consistently. Like, oh my God, man, that's up. Putting cockroaches in people's eyes and all that. Dog, he did some up shit, man. And I just don't understand how no one sat there and was like, this is wrong. But same thing with slavery, how it took 400 years to realize that in capturing and enslaving the niggas inhumane. That's why I said, like, I don't know if I really would like to live back in the day, you know? Probably in the 90s, in the late 80s, you feel me? You know, because I feel like that's where everybody was starting to get together and shit, you know? No, because that was the war on drugs, too. Ronald Reagan had a 10-year term there. Why? 8-year sentence or term, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And he relayed that war on drugs propaganda, too. So, I don't know. Maybe the 90s and early 2000s, you feel me? No, the 70s. Everybody was on crack. I probably would have been a crack baby.
Muchas cosas perdió. Muchas cosas.
Almost as bad as Japan's history. Oh, we don't even want to get into that. The shit they did. Oh my God. Let's not talk about that.
No puedo ir a casa de parientes míos porque tienen miedo que yo vaya y le lleve cola y tengan un problema.
Trump is doing the same.
Y tienen razón. Sí me enojo.
Yeah, running this insane ICE propaganda. I don't even understand the whole process. I didn't even know it was legal for to just stop in the middle of traffic and just say, hey, you're Mexican. Get your ass in the back of this car, man. Like, what? When did that become okay? Like, that's gotta be against the Constitution in some way, shape, or form. Like, I don't know. Maybe we gonna have some new Bill of Rights movement, or not right movement, but Bill of Rights added, where we legally can't take out his car and say, "Hey, I'm identifying you as Mexican. You can't show me papers. You're not a citizen here. Get your ass in the back of the car." Right? It's kind of crazy.
Ahora no me quieres hablar, pero tienen razón. Ellos trabajan bien y lo menos que quieren es enredarse en un problema.
The 70s, not the decade of crack. Why do you think Ronald Reagan took office and said the war on drugs, man? They was definitely doing crack in the 70s, man. Trust and believe. You ever watch Soul Train? What you think all them niggas was off, man? A lot of niggas died of crack in the 70s. Drugs been around. Maybe the 70s was more about heroin. Who knows?
So we've been invited out to the desert to shoot guns with this guy and one of his people on his team. It's a little sketchy going out into the desert with people that have done pretty extreme stuff, working with different cartels or a cartel. So anyways, it was on my bucket list in this year to shoot guns with
Trump
cartel
can't change
people.
the Constitution.
Hopefully
No one
we
can
achieve that. And I think the other thing is just...
I don't think anyone can technically... Have we rewritten laws? I don't think we have. I think we stopped rewriting laws and we've added bills. Well, not laws though. Well, those are the same thing, but I don't think we ever rewritten the Constitution. The president can't rewrite the Constitution. We have a whole system of checks and balances that doesn't allow that. He has to legit go through the executive, judicial, and legislative. Oh, well, he is the executive branch, but the legislative branch. Yeah, that has to be voted for him to even change that. Y'all, boy, do you know how much power the president will have? I honestly think the president has power, bro. The president doesn't really have, well, I can't say that either. If he knows what the he's doing, you feel me? And if his party is running both houses, then yeah, you know what I'm saying, like running both branches, he might get away with a lot of shit. But if you have one Democratic Senate and you got your House of Representatives as Republicans, hey, you know, we it's gonna be some little strife. Who told you he controls every branch? Y'all never took American government. Like, what the? Do y'all not know the entire checks and balances system, y'all? Y'all not know that? The current situation is racist, not a Democratic presidency. Us allowing him to keep saying he can't do that. It's how dictators happens. The current situation is racist, not a Democratic presidency. U.S. allowing him to keep doing saying he can't do that is how dictators happen. Fascist. Some of y'all in chat failed. Trump has to go through a long process, even try and rewrite literally. So I don't think. Yeah. Y'all need to start reading these history books, man, and just learning your government. Y'all gonna be the future, man. Holy shit. You said not racist. Sorry, bro. No, there's definitely racist intent behind that shit, man. I'll be honest with you. I would say it is. You feel me? I mean, if you're deliberately pulling out regular Mexicans, that's already prejudice, you know what I'm saying? Already saying, oh, yeah, you're Mexican, man. Whole time, they are a citizen here, right? They have papers. But we're pulling you over because you look like a Mexican. Or you are Mexican descent, you know what I'm saying? That's racism. All right, finish the video. They shoot people in the face and give impurity, then we acting like checks and balances are working.
Know this guy better.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Y'all gonna be the future? Yeah, y'all. We gonna be the future. I'm talking about y'all. We all supposed to be the future. Shit. I'm kind of sad. Some of y'all don't know about the checks and balances. Talking about the president can change the laws, man. He runs every branch, and it's like, no, that's not how that works. Jeffrey, what's the future?
This is part of the job. Look at this dusty trail that we're following. We met these guys at a gas station, and now we're going more and more remote. And this is part of the uncertainty of the job of guys that are connected to, let's just say, powerful criminal organization.
Yeah, so why are you following these
you
niggas?
just hope that everything turns out okay, and this is
You're hoping that following
on these interviews.
That's crazy, bro.
Following sketchy
Tommy
people
G, I don't know if
sketchy
you really care about your
locations and
family
just
as much
crossing
as you
your
say,
fingers
bro.
that everything goes according to plan. Big risk, big reward.
Has he ever showed his cameraman? So you just went out into the desert just to show off guns? Is that what we're doing? Say hello to my... Oh, that's not even a voice. Say hello. Nah, I can't do it. I can't do the voice, man. Never mind, bro. Yeah, don't. You're right. You're right. Those are military guns, idiot. I think I watch... What's this channel called? Yee Yee Hall. And I think they got military type guns. Wait, are you not able to buy an M16? Is that what you're saying? Ted, you was listed in the files as a handler, yo. Yeah, okay, bro. You can do it. Yeah, okay, so. Wait, there's so many gun channels that have this. What are you talking about? Say hello to my little. I can't do it, man. I can't do the voice. I'm not Packy. What's that nigga name? Not Pacquiao. What's his name? Scarface. Well, I forgot what his real name was, but yeah. You know, when that movie came out, that fucked up the black community, dude. I swear to God. When Scarface dropped, that legit fucked up the black community, dude. Al Pacino, Al Pacquiao, whatever his name is. Yeah, man, I'm sorry, man. That ruined our community. Every thought that they was going to own the world. The world is in your hands. Everybody saw that statue and bullshit and thought, oh, I can be a fucking drug pin, kingpin in this and make it. I have no hope, right? I'm in an environment with no hope. But then again, it's like, I don't know if that's technical. I don't know. Man, I'm just talking. Let me shut up. Yeah, the world is yours.
Lista para más.
Y'all just shooting guns. This ain't nothing to do with Cartel Kent, man. This is a fake video, man. This fake as hell. What? Show us a drug transaction. I want to see dealing that crack. Sell me that crack, homie. This ain't real. Notice these are automatics. Okay, what does that mean, bro? It's like y'all have never watched a gun channel on YouTube, bro. Like, bro, you can easily look up a random nigga shooting the M16s, man. I legit watch a nigga who uses a Desert Eagle to experiment with bullets, right? To see how far the bullet goes through a certain object. The Yee Hee Haw brothers, there they are. He shoots that. Guys, this isn't proving that he's part of the cartel. The only thing he's done is just switch the color of his gloves. That's it. They went from blue to black now. That's the only thing we've seen that's different. Nigga said, why you hating on Tommy? No, I'm telling you niggas, this is a fake video, bro. This ain't no cartel kingpin. You think some random YouTuber's gonna have access to a cartel kingpin? I ain't gonna lie, he got these Call of Duty Modern Warfare guns, boy. Is that a ray gun? What are you doing? What the fuck is that? Why do you have access to this? You know what I don't understand is that he's putting his hands on these weapons, right? You chilling with cartel shooting guns. Weapons that they use to kill with, and you got your fingerprints on them. Keep in mind, the cartel got gloves on. But you out here barefisting the fuck out this house. You got earplugs in and all that shit. Come on now. This ain't no cartel, nigga.
Dígame sobre como armas y cocaine mezcla.
Habiendo cocaine, necesitas cuidarte porque te quieren robar. Lo más común que se usa ese tipo de armas, hay armas más fuertes, ¿no? Suben arriba de los carros empotrados, desde 50, de banda, no de cargador.
So I just realized I was not recording, bro.
Podemos pegar una guerra con la
Holy shit.
facilito. Lo único que nos hace falta, por el lado de nosotros, es entrenamiento.
Has anyone tried to rob you in your career as a cocaine seller?
Yeah, a bunch of times. This is what happened right here in Arizona. You get flashy, they look at you.
You know, the irony of this is that he's been showing off money, guns, and crack. And has been talking about how people get robbed because they show off what they have. And it's like, you're doing the exact same thing, bro. Isn't that the irony in that? Like, that's kind of ironic, man. You know, that's counterintuitive to what you're trying to protect. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense, guys.
They put something in the car, they track you.
Hey, I enjoyed your latest video, by the way. I appreciate that, man.
Something did kill you.
Hay personas que su trabajo es robar gente como
for the wisdom.
¿Sí?
Y se lo lleva a la verga.
I mean, dude, like, the camera is legit showing a fully loaded, what is this, sedan with military-grade weapons in this. And you just got done saying, if you show the internet, the world, these weapons, that's how you end up killed. And you just like, you do know this got like 10 million subs. Oh, no, not 10 million, 3 million. It's still a lot. 3 million subs.
¿Estás seguro que
since when does Tay play Valorant or Fall Guys? Bro, I've never played Valorant or Fall Guys. Actually, I have played Fall Guys. He's still alive? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is, bro. This ain't no real nigga. I can see this beard through this shit. Twin, you just made this worse for yourself, bro. You got a whole beard. They obviously know who you is. It's over.
Las personas que trabajan contigo se asustan y por su seguridad, ¿qué es lo que mandan a hacer? No, pues dale para abajo, porque puedes hablar la boca. Ellos pueden pensar en su cabeza que
y'all see the beard hair hanging out the mask.
Por más que yo te quiera, lo que pasa en esto, a veces se van
perdiendo. Why are we making fun of people? How are we making fun of people, man?
Amistades de muchos años.
Is me pointing out his beard making fun of him? How does that make sense, man?
I need to protect my ass, you know. He said me, hey, I don't want to stay with you no more.
I swear y'all just don't be listening, bro. Holy hell.
Why this motherfucker want to get out? If everything goes okay, and you want to get out. What did he do? You know, they pause. I want to get out of the team. They put me down.
How much money
I used to play
do you think
Assassin's
you made
Creed.
a particular cartel?
Para ellos. No van a creer lo de las cámaras. Pero...
¿Millones?
Sí. Facilito.
Huh?
You're over here just telling us that you just made a meal off the cartel. You're showing us guns. You done showed us and flashed us money. You done showed us crack and cocaine. Dude, you're legit doing everything opposite of what you said could get you killed. Why? This is probably one of the worst ways to show. This is stupid. This isn't real.
Así, oye, te llevan 50 kilos a la verga. ¿Cuánto le entregas? A 10,000. $10 million. If it cases, $500,000, $10,000, basically.
Describe los porcentajes del negocio. Cuando tú vendes cocaine, ¿cuánto porcentaje el cartel recibe y cuánto porcentaje tú y tu equipo?
Ellos te dan un precio. El kilo ahorita aquí en Arizona anda como en 10,000. De primera mano, en 500. Tú vendes en 11, 12. Si tienes clientes que vienen de out of the state, clients coming from out of the state, you can sell it more expensive, 13, 14.
So you telling me you're buying kilos of crack for 10K each? Where are you getting 10 bands to buy this shit from, bro? And then you're reselling it for 13, 14? So you're only making about 4 bands? You did all that just to make 4 bands. Nah, this can't be. Nah, bro.
You sell something to them, they bring it over there, they sell it for 17, 18. That's what we're talking about, Boston, Maine, because in another area.
Still, that doesn't make sense how you made a meal off this shit if you just made 8 bands off it.
Un grande recibo para más o menos dinero.
Yes.
Chat, he has to split this money between the cartel and other dealers, bro. I'm still not understanding. You feel me? Because that whole 4 bands isn't just going straight to him. It can't be unless he's doing all the trafficking himself. Unless he's Superman flying across from Arizona to Boston and all that extra shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He's splitting this money somehow, man. He has to. There's delivery services and fees that he got to pay. This just don't even make sense in itself, bro. I think he just told a lie here. We don't know how much coke he's selling. If he moving that amount of weight, that's actually nuts. He said 50 kilos is. Hold on. 50 kilos. Let me do the math here, man. Let's do this here. 50K. 50 times. Right. So he has about 500,000, right? $500,000 worth of cocaine that he's possibly selling, right? He says he buys that, right? So if let's say if he sells all 50 of that, right? So, okay, if he's selling all that and he's selling them at $14,000, that's a $200,000 profit. So, okay, never mind. Yeah. All right, so, he probably, that makes sense. That makes sense. But where the f*** are you getting $500K to sell this shit or to buy it? If you're buying it for that much. Unless, I think early in the video, he said that he was buying it in Mexico for like hella cheap. And then, I don't know.
100 kilos?
You sell 100 kilos?
$150,000.
$150,000.
You can sell it in one day.
100 kilos?
You got the customers?
En el más grande parte de tu
Probably
negocio,
up front.
¿cuántos kilos en un mes puedes vender?
Vamos a puedo vender unos 200, 200. Despacito porque está caliente.
So it's posible.
So the business is hot, but yet you think it's smart to get on some random YouTube with 3 million subs who averages about 1 million views per video and expose this hot business. This can't be real. It's not real. It's not real, man.
Tú ganas $1 million en un año.
No, not $1 million. Because you need to pay the people help you.
The transporter. Runner.
Look, see, I told you he has to split the money, man.
One people in the house.
There's so many people you have to split with. We played that game. What was that game where we had to be a drug dealer, chat? What was that game where we had to be a drug dealer and we started off in a minivan? Not minivan, but trailer. Y'all remember that game that was like mad popping that everybody was playing early in 2025? It was like GTA, but it wasn't, and they looked like stick figures and shit. I forgot the name of it. Schedule 1. Yeah. Schedule 1, bro. Like, Schedule 1 taught us legit that there's so many people involved with this shit, man.
Keep the money, send the money. You get like that. 200,000.
There's a lot of little people you have to pay off.
Help you to keep the money, send the money. You get like that. 200,000.
He just throwing numbers
There's
out
a
at this
lot of
point.
little
What is
people
he
you have
talking
to pay
about?
off.
You need to pay it. Yo no quisiera que mis hijos anduvieran en esto. Yo creo que ellos estudien. Yo no quiero que mis sobrinos anden a estar madre. Porque es difícil tanto para la familia como para uno, porque uno te tiene que andar cuidando de las personas. I go to the store.
Are we done with this? This shit fake, gang. I can't even cap, man. Nah, we done. Cause like the logic don't even make sense, bro. I'm gonna join probably one of the most dangerous gangs in the world, right? Or join the most dangerous militant army in the world, right? And not just get a 9 to 5 for my, so my kids can get, education, all that extra shit. You just look like a black version of Hog Hyujin. You get, who the hell is that? Now I have to look this guy up, man. Copy. You said I look like him? A black version of bro? I'm gonna be real with you, twin. I don't really see it, gang. I don't know. I don't see it. If I'm being so real with you, bro, I don't. I don't see it, bro. I don't know if I'm missing something here. It's night and day, literally. You son of a bitch. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I look like bro, man. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of genes inside him, man. I don't know, man. No, I'm not seeing it, man. Yeah. I don't know if actually wait. If you look at it at an angle, right? If you look at an angle, me and bro twin for real, you know what I'm saying? Shout out bit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga Hwang Hai Eugene. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, bro. Hey, anytime you want to do music, dance, I got you, bro. Real. I'm gonna start busting moves and me to the K-pop scene, bro. For real. Hook me up, twin. Give me a spot. Give me a chance. I'm telling you, the people gonna with me, bro. You know what? I can even get y'all on some little dance moves and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I might tee y'all niggas up. You feel me? Shout out to my Hong How you and Jen. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, bro. All right. Next vid, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. We got which video do we want to do? Here we go. All right, hold on. Do y'all mind if I go real quick? I'm gonna go pee real quick, man. I got a pee. I'll be right back. Check. I'll be right back. Oh. Let me cut on a Mr. Beast video. You know, is there a recent Mr. Beast video? Let's see. I visited the mole people of Las Vegas. Hold on. Let's cut on Killing Pill, bro.
You know what I like about you?
No, what?
It's like you're not afraid to be like brainy and respectful.
Right. Thanks. I really like your boobs.
I think we really complement each other well.
You just did it right there.
And I pretty much go with the flow.
Right.
And what the is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Do I look like Mad Max to you?
No.
Then why the is water a rare commodity here?
Excuse me, I think we're ready to order.
Well, I'm sorry. That's not how things work in this establishment. Someone will come to you.
Yes, we're sorry. No problem.
What was that?
Ooh, what?
Well, where was Black Jeff?
Shit. All right, let's go. Woo. Is Tay wiping his tilt? Why is he taking so long? Yeah, I had this shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, all right. So what was we watching? What was we just watching? We was gonna watch the coldest shit. Actually, when I was taking this shit, I decided, bro, that I'm kind of interested in watching this shit. Cause I kind of like the origins of these stories. A lot of people don't know. My link. What is your link, man?
Level 1.
Your life as a, you know what? If y'all want to arrest serial killer, watch this.
John Wayne Gacy's reputation as a respected member.
Just this, we want to talk about serial killers. I don't know. We be watching some crazy shit on the street. Like, what the fuck? It was fire. Go back, gang. Go to the. You know what's crazy? Killing Pill are legit a W inspiration for me. I love them, man. Shout out to them. All right. How every. Let me record this. Here we go. How every serial killer was caught. John Wayne, I believe that is the clown guy, right? Let's get into it.
John Wayne Gacy's
Swookie
reputation
Friday, I guess.
as a
I
respected
guess so.
member of the community and part-time clown was about to crumble and lead to one of the darkest discoveries in American history.
That's so crazy.
In December 1978, Elizabeth Peast immediately knew something was wrong. Her 15-year-old son, Robert, had gone out to talk to a local businessman about a summer job. Robert never came home.
Whoa.
The businessman's name was John Wayne Gacy. The police tracked down Gacy quickly, and investigators started digging and discovered he'd served time in Iowa for attacking a teenage boy. They also learned that several missing young men in the area had last been seen heading toward Gacy or working for him.
Okay, what was his infatuation with teenage boys, man? It's like I noticed that serial killers always have some weird infatuation with one particular group of individuals. Like, it's never like just sporadic unless it's like a mass shooting or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never like random. You feel me? It's always specific and it's weird.
So a judge approved a search warrant for Gacy.
He was gay?
Gacy's home. Inside, detectives found clothing that didn't belong to him, identification belonging to other young men, and
okay, so he was actually a pedophile.
Strange smell seeping from the crawl space. That wasn't enough for an arrest, so they put him under 24-hour surveillance while they built their case and got another warrant. This time what they found was horror beyond imagination. Following the smell, they looked more closely into that crawl space. There, they discovered human remains.
Oh my
God. Then more remains, and more after that. Eventually, they would recover 29 bodies from the home. Gacy was arrested on December 22nd.
So you're telling me y'all smelled this terrible smell and didn't think to check it? What were the police like? Like, what were they like back in the day? Like, there's no way crime got solved. You're telling me y'all under investigated this case? Like, how do you allow someone? I don't know, man. This is crazy, bro. Yeah, they were definitely careless.
1978. He eventually confessed, though he tried to claim an alter ego named Jack had committed the crimes. He also later drew maps of where bodies were buried in his crawl space, numbering them like a grotesque inventory. The trial was a media circus, perfect for a clown like Gacy. He was found guilty and sentenced to the ultimate punishment.
Yeah, that's deserving of death.
Jeffrey Dahmer's reign of terror ended not through brilliant.
I actually watched the Netflix documentary, bro, and that's crazy, man. It actually got so uncomfortable that I didn't even finish it. You know, the crazy thing is Netflix actually made the documentary without the families that experienced the trauma's consent. And I guess, I don't know, you technically needed their consent. I don't know how that works, but imagine Netflix making a movie, making money off your family's trauma. It's kind of harsh.
Detective work, but because one man refused to have his life taken. On July 22nd, 1991, around midnight in Milwaukee, 2 police officers spotted a man running down the street with handcuffs dangling from his wrist. Tracy Edwards was frantic, terrified, and begging for help. He said a freak had tried to restrain him in a nearby apartment. Edwards led the officers to the location, apartment 213. A calm, polite, blonde man answered the door, Jeffrey Dahmer. He tried to explain the situation away as a misunderstanding between drinking buddies. Okay, fine, but the officers needed that key to the handcuffs, so they stepped inside. As one officer walked toward the bedroom, he noticed a number of Polaroid photographs
and that's
scattered
exactly, I remember this. He took pictures of the dead, headless bodies and chopped ligaments.
An open drawer. The photos showed Dahmer's victims in various stages of his crimes. The officer froze, then said to his partner, "These are for real." Dahmer realized it was over. He tried to fight the officers, but wasn't used to attacking sober victims, so they handily pinned him down. This time, Dahmer was the one in handcuffs. What they found next was beyond comprehension. A victim's head in the refrigerator, 3 more in the freezer, various other body parts stored in a filing cabinet. Photographs documented everything.
Nah. This is crazy. And you know what's crazy? I actually made a Jeffrey Dahmer skit when how long ago was this? I think this is how you know I was just a dick, dude. Like, holy man, just not being aware. But Jeffrey Dahmer, I think what got it was that he cut a off. And that's what really made me like make the skit. I'm like, okay, I might have to make a skit on this because you cut a nigga off and ate that bitch. It's so crazy, man. Like, I don't even know, like what the hell, man. It's like, how does a human get to this point where they indulge in cannibalism and just amputations like this?
Dahmer initially denied it all, but began confessing after several hours of interrogation once detectives confronted him with the mountain of evidence. For someone so obsessed with preserving things, he never expected the chilling truth would thaw that day. In the summer of 1985, the Night Stalker was breaking into homes in the dead of night, attacking people in their beds with brutal, random violence. The attacks had no pattern, different neighborhoods.
See that? Yes! Oh, Dahmer was isolated for the majority of his life. What does that mean? Are we trying to find a reason as to why he did this shit? I don't even think isolation can lead to doing this. I don't. Let's just. If isolation does that, let's just hope we don't put another person in isolation. Okay, if that's what leads to, if that's what isolation can lead to. But serial killers like this that have no patterns, those are the most dangerous individuals. Now I'm just saying that might be why he behaved like that.
Different types of victims, different methods.
I think there's more to it. I forgot what was actually in the, I don't know how accurate the Netflix documentary is, you know what I'm saying? But I know they were saying that he went through some weirdness in his childhood, like the isolation, but there was something else, you feel me? But it's just crazy, like how unresolved trauma and urges, right, as a child can turn into something like this, which is so crazy. His mom took pills while she was pregnant with him.
Randomness made him nearly impossible for police and the public to predict. Then, detectives caught a break. They spotted the
Yeah, just because you a freak don't mean that, you know, you just want to cut niggas' heads off. I mean, that is freakish to do, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you being gay and having sex with that don't mean that you finna kill someone. You feel me? It's a little bit deeper than that.
Shoe print at multiple crime scenes. This confirmed they were after one attacker. Then they caught another break, this time bigger. At one crime scene, investigators found a single fingerprint on a car that the perpetrator had stolen. That print was matched to Richard Ramirez, a 25-year-old drifter with a record. For the first time, investigators had a face and a name. Police released Ramirez's mugshot to the media on August 30th. His photo was plastered on the front of every newspaper in California. That same morning, Ramirez was in Arizona, completely unaware he'd been identified back in Cali. When he took a Greyhound bus back home and got off in East LA, he saw his own face staring back at him from a newspaper rack. El Matón, the Spanish-language newspaper read, "The Killer." Ramirez panicked and ran. Ramirez jumped a fence into someone's backyard and then tried to drag a woman out of her car. Her husband didn't approve and went after Ramirez with a metal bar. He ran again. He tried to steal another car, but the owner grabbed him and they fought. Ramirez broke free and ran into a nearby neighborhood. Now people were shouting, pointing, and chasing. El Matón ran again.
Boy, he just cracked under pressure, Toy. Holy.
More neighbors joined in the chase. One man grabbed Ramirez and held him. Others piled on, hitting him with pipes, fists, whatever they had. By the time police arrived just minutes later, an angry mob had the Night Stalker pinned to the ground. Deputies had to protect Ramirez from being torn apart. "Save me, save me." The Night Stalker was screaming as police dragged him away and put him in jail for the rest of his life. His nights of stalking had come to an end. For years, Eileen Wuornos trusted no one until she trusted the wrong person. And that mistake was what finally brought her down. In 1990, bodies kept appearing along Florida highways.
Oh my God.
6 middle-aged men, all taken out with a .22, all found in the woods.
I think there's a Netflix document. There's a lot of Netflix documentaries about serial killers, man. That is so crazy, man. Jeez. I think what gets it, or why documentaries are normally made, is because it's like, what was the mindset of this individual? What led them to doing this, you know? And normally, these serial killers, they have a specific group of people they attack, you know? Middle-aged men here, right? Unlike the Ramirez guy, you know what I'm saying? You know, he just beating the fuck out of any and everybody, you know what I'm saying? He just crazy, sporadic as hell. You know, but this one, I'm pretty sure she probably had a terrible bad date and decided to really crash out.
Cars gone, their wallets empty. Then investigators got the break they needed. Police found the car of one of the victims wrecked and abandoned, with a fingerprint on the wheel and a palm print inside. The prints led them to Eileen Warnos, a 34-year-old pleasure worker, and her
okay, so she would have sex with these guys and kill them.
trusted friend, Tyria Moore. Then came another break. Detectives noticed something odd when looking into pawn shop records. Florida law required thumbprints for every transaction. The items belonging to victims kept showing up, pawned by 2 women using fake names. But the thumbprints required for pawn shop transactions, those were real. The prints led them to Eileen Warnos. Moore, terrified she'd go to prison for something she didn't do, and overwhelmed by the whole situation, eventually agreed to cooperate with the police. She called Eileen repeatedly, asking her to come clean. Each call was recorded. Then, finally, on January 9th, 1991, after days of emotional pressure, Warnos broke. She told Moore she would confess so Moore wouldn't be blamed. Hours later, police arrested Warnos at the Last Resort Bar in Volusia County. She didn't resist or try to run. She simply said she was ready to talk. And she did, describing what happened during each encounter in startling detail, talking herself right into a jail cell. Bodies started appearing in 1982 along the Green River near Seattle.
Wait, what's the guy?
Bodies started appearing in 1982 along the Green River near Seattle. By 1984, the count was over a dozen and climbing.
Over a dozen and still climbing. Jesus, man. Like I said, I be questioning the type universe I'm living in. Like, this stuff cannot be real, but it is. We live with such psychotic individuals, and it's like, what is going on, man? I don't get it, bro.
Police knew they had a serial offender and interviewed hundreds of men, but no solid leads, no witnesses, nothing. But one name kept coming back: Gary Ridgway. Ridgway seemed ordinary, quiet, married, the kind of man neighbors waved to without thinking twice.
And it's so crazy that some of them can really be like this and you would never know, bro. That some of them have an insatiable taste or lust for blood, and it's like, oh my God, man.
When investigators first spoke with him in 1983, he played the part perfectly. Polite, calm, even helpful. He even agreed to take a polygraph, passed it, and walked away.
Wow.
But the Green River Task Force didn't forget him. Years passed. Then, in the early 2000s, technology finally caught up. DNA profiling advanced enough for cold cases to be retested. So the Washington State Crime Lab took evidence from several Green River victims and ran it through new DNA analysis. The results pointed straight to one man, Gary Ridgway. On November 30th, 2001, detectives pulled Ridgway over outside the truck plant where he worked. He didn't.
So y'all got the man 20 years later? Well, 18 years, but 20 years? Come on now. Bro.
Didn't run, fight, or even look surprised. When asked if he knew why he was being arrested, Ridgway simply said, "You got me for the girls." Forensic DNA linked him to 4 victims immediately.
He was living with guilt that entire time, bro. Living with guilt that entire time. And I guess he was happy that they caught his ass.
Fibers from his workplace connected him to others. Everything investigators spent decades chasing.
Imagine being the families, right? Just to find out that your killer's been living a life 18 years later, chilling with his kids and all that, cooking barbecues on Sundays, watching the NFL games, having sex with his happily married wife, right? Still enjoying the fruit of being a man in this world. Just to find out, man, it took 18 years to find his ass. I'll be so with the police force, like, honest to God, man, like, and granted, it's like, can we blame them for that? You know what I'm saying? Like, unfortunately, we didn't have the technology back then to find out, you know, who did it. It was very limited. I mean, it's 1983. It's not like we were in Stone Age during that time, but for what they had, the resources that they were using. But then again, it's like, I don't know how true that really is. I don't know.
Finally locked into place. Ridgway confessed to taking dozens of lives, but really his DNA had already done most of the talking. In the summer of 1977, New York was living in fear. A man calling himself the Son of Sam was moving through quiet boroughs at night, targeting couples in parked cars and leaving taunting notes for police. Detectives had almost nothing. No reliable identification and no forensic evidence solid enough to point to a suspect. But then a parking ticket changed everything.
What?
On July 31st, the Son of Sam struck again, this time in Brooklyn. A witness had seen a creepy guy angrily ripping a parking ticket off his car just blocks from the crime days earlier. And when she heard bang bangs on the 31st, she realized the locations matched. Her statement sent detectives searching traffic records.
What? Are you? Don't tell me that's the way you. Whoa. Imagine taking that as evidence. I guess that's the way you had to take evidence back then. Maybe that's why there was so much racial profiling back in the day, because of the lack of fucking resources, dude. Holy. Wow. Yeah, I heard a bang bang in the same location. I saw an angry man ripping off a fucking parking ticket off his car. So that, for some reason, just translated to a guy being caught. I don't even understand how that works. Like, what if the guy was just a random that was upset that he got a parking ticket? How do we just inference or assume that he's the reason that gunshots went off the next day? I mean, I guess it worked.
For every parking ticket issued near that time and place. And they found a name: David Berkowitz. Officers quietly waited outside his apartment. When Berkowitz walked out of his building on August 10, 1977, detectives approached with their weapons drawn. Berkowitz smirked, almost like he had been expecting it, and said, "Well, you got me. What took you so long?"
Wow.
Inside his car, police found a duffel bag containing a weapon, maps, and letters written in the same style as the Son of Sam notes.
That's
At
crazy,
the station, Berkowitz confessed almost immediately. He claimed he was being pressured by a supernatural presence, and a voice coming from his neighbor's dog was giving him sinister commands from the demon world.
Really lost their life because this was on drugs. Oh yeah, he was definitely schizophrenic for sure. Talking dog, talking about, I need you to take those for the demon world. What's good, Sam Jam? That's up, man. That is so crazy, man. Imagine losing your life because of that, and you can't even control that. There has to be something after this. There has to be. There's no way, bro, because the way that some people like go out is so terrible, bro, and it's not fair.
Sounds pretty crazy, huh? Well, Berkowitz did later admit to making it all up to appear mentally unstable.
Okay, all right. I wish there was actually that reason, more than him being conscious that he was lying and just fully conscious of what he was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Woof. The first
What's good,
time
Black
Ed Kemper
Films?
confessed, nobody believed him. For months in 1972 and 73, young women kept disappearing around Santa Cruz, California. Hitchhiking college students were vanishing without a trace. Despite multiple bodies being found, detectives had no suspect, no surviving victims, and no idea who the co-ed killer was. The case was going cold and investigators were grasping for leads. Then everything changed on April 23, 1973, in a way no one expected. The police received a call from a man claiming he wanted to turn himself in. The voice on the line said, "I'm Ed Kemper. I've done some terrible things." The officer on the phone thought it was a prank. Kemper was friendly with local cops. He'd hung out at a police bar and talked shop with them about ongoing cases. They knew him as a big, gentle guy interested in law enforcement. They had no idea that Big Ed was the co-ed killer.
Wow.
Kemper had to call back multiple times, insisting, practically begging them to arrest him.
What the f? Are you serious? There has to be some sort of white privilege there, bro. There's no way in that you allowed this guy, right, to constantly tell you, hey, I murdered someone, man, and didn't give a damn. And didn't believe him. Like, it's like cops back then were so, they're terrible. They've always been.
Finally, detectives realized the truth. Kemper wasn't joking. When they finally confronted him in person, Kemper didn't resist. He didn't demand a lawyer and didn't try to negotiate. He simply described everything, step by step, as if he'd been waiting for someone to listen. And now they were all ears. Dennis Rader got away with his crimes for 30.
Okay, I could just look at that and tell he was murdering. Did you see the cut on that? Side fades of doom? No, ball fade in the middle and just hair on the side. Yeah, that's a killer for sure.
31 years.
The George Jefferson
Then
cut.
his ego wrote a check his technology skills couldn't cash. Between 1974 and 1991, someone was terrorizing Wichita, Kansas. 10 people were
Wichita, Kansas, out of all the places for a murderer to be, Wichita, Kansas.
Gone, including 4 members of one family. The assailant sent taunting letters to police and newspapers, describing his crimes in detail, calling himself BTK. Then, in 1991, he just stopped, went silent. The case went cold. Then suddenly in 2004, after over a decade of silence, Rader made a mistake that destroyed everything for him. It began when a local newspaper ran a story questioning whether BTK was even still alive. Rader couldn't resist the attention. He took it personally, almost like a challenge. So he wrote back. He began sending packages again. Letters, puzzles, maps, souvenirs. Police couldn't track him. He was careful, cautious, and old school. He left no
Are you so serious, man? You died because of this psychotic ego. His psychotic ego, man. You died because he had an ego and he had lack of attention as a child and felt that taking lives was the only way to get attention. This earth is not real, bro.
Fingerprints, no DNA, nothing traceable. Investigators feared Wichita's most notorious predator was about to start again. Then Rader asked the question that brought him down. In one letter, he asked detectives, "Can a floppy disk be traced? Be honest." Police, desperate to keep him talking, lied and said no, it would be safe. It wasn't. Not sure why he would ask the people trying to put him in jail for the past 3 decades. Anyway, on February 16th, 2005, BTK sent a purple Memorex floppy disk to a local TV station. The cybercrimes unit cracked it within hours. Hidden in the disk's metadata was a name, Dennis, and a location, Christ Lutheran Church, Park City, Kansas. A quick search told investigators everything they needed to know.
Wow.
The church council president was a man named Dennis Rader, married, 2 kids, a Boy Scout leader, completely ordinary. Police quietly began surveillance. His daughter had...
Humans low-key feel more evil than spirits at this point. That's because they are, bro. That's where spirits... Yep. That's because they are. Let's just keep it a bean, bro. These are evil entities, man. These are evil people. Humans have done some atrocious things, man. Nefarious type things, bro. Norpheus, that's what I be saying, not nefarious, but Norpheus. Norpheus ain't even a word, but I'm making it a word. Norpheus type shit. Like, just look at our histories filled with genocide, man. You feel me? And majority of the genocide is unprecedented, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are we doing this? And then the differences that were made, the hierarchies, you know what I'm saying? All that extra shit. You're in this class, so you get less of that. You know what I'm saying? You're this race, so you get this. You feel me? You're a woman, so you get that. You're black, so you get this. You feel me? It's like, wow, bro. History, you look at history, it's always been traumatic, man.
Years earlier submitted a medical DNA sample, and investigators were able to obtain a comparison from the lab. It matched biological evidence from old BTK cases.
And this was a pastor,
that was it.
dude. Boy
BTK
Scout,
wasn't a
father
ghost.
and wife.
He was the church guy down the street, and he had turned himself in with a floppy disk. On February 25th, 2005, police pulled Rader over while he was heading home for lunch. When detectives arrested him for BTK, Rader sighed, paused, and said, "Oh, I guess I know why." Samuel Little was the most prolific serial killer in American history, and he almost got away with it. Almost. For decades, Samuel Little drifted across the country like a ghost, state to state, town to town, never staying long enough for police to connect the dots. He targeted people who lived on society's margins, and he counted on the fact that no one would link his crimes together. For
society margins, is he telling me that he preyed on people that were poor and irrelevant to society? Is that what I'm hearing?
nearly 40 years, that strategy worked. Everything changed in 2012 when Little was arrested on a warrant for illegal substances. Nothing about his arrest seemed
You're telling me from 1970 to 2012, my mans was going crazy.
too unusual, but when authorities ran his
Or not my mans. That
DNA through the system, it hit on 3 unsolved cases from Los Angeles in the 1980s. Detectives interrogated him, but he denied everything. Still, the DNA was undeniable. And while awaiting trial in California, investigators around the country began re-examining cold cases. His travel history matched dozens of unexplained disappearances.
Oh my God.
Old police sketches, witness notes, and morgue photographs began lining up with his movements. The pattern was unmistakable. Eventually, Little began to confess. Not to 3 cases, not to 10,
How
but
many?
dozens, describing victims, locations,
dozen means 12. So how many are we talking? Or how many? What are we saying here?
cars, clothing, weather, even the angle of streetlights decades earlier. His memory was disturbingly precise. Over months of interviews, he admitted to taking more than 90 lives.
Oh, God. Wow. Wow, bro. What? Oh, wow, man. That is... Whoa. People get all this free will and they decide to do it and use it in the worst way. Yeah, this was just going crazy, bro. Holy shit. And the fact that it took damn near 40 years? Oh, my Lord, bro. Jesus.
In the end, it turned out that Little was the biggest killer in U.S. history. Ted Bundy thought he...
Okay, I think we all know this guy, right? Probably one of the most renowned serial killers. You know what's so crazy, right? You know, is that... What's his name? There was a comedian that made a joke about this. And he was like, Ted Bundy was luring girls saying, hey, I need help with my car, right? And the joke was, well, why the would a man during the 70s or whatever time period he's in, right, go and ask a woman to help him with his car? And it was like, well, because he was so physically attractive, right, a lot of women will fall for him and help him with the car and all that. And then from there on, hey, you know what I'm saying? How long you been growing your hair? Since I was 18, when I'm 24 now. So So 6 years. Escape artist at 70s was a dangerous time. He chopped. That's Crane.
Was untouchable. He was wrong. It all started to fall apart for him on an August night in 1975 when a Utah Highway Patrol officer pulled over a tan VW Beetle with its lights off, driving suspiciously through a residential area.
They were writing
Inside
him love
was a
letters in jail.
clean-cut, charming.
That's crazy, bro. That is insane. Like, it goes to show that your physical appearance, like, if you're attractive, like really attractive, and you commit crimes or atrocities, there's going to be some psychotic individual that's going to overlook that for some reason. You feel me? And normally that's a shallow type being. It's sick, man. You know, I don't get that. Like, oh, just because this person's attractive, we should let them free. He just murdered a whole family of 10, right? In fact, he cut all their fingertips off, you know what I'm saying, and shove them up his ass. But he's hella hot, so I want to f him and yada, yada, yada. Like, I don't get that shit, man. Honest to God, I don't. People are weird, man.
Man named Ted Bundy, along with what looked like a crime kit. Handcuffs, rope, crowbar, ice pick, and ski mask. Bundy tried to play it cool, but was still taken in for possession of burglary tools. It was then that investigators became concerned with something much more chilling than those initial charges. Bundy's tan VW Beetle matched witness descriptions from multiple missing women cases across multiple states.
It's like, bro, look at where he went, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Then came a huge breakthrough. Enter
From
Carol
Cali all the way to Florida is nuts.
DeRanche. The year before, a man claiming to be a cop tried to take her against her will from a shopping mall parking lot. She fought like hell and escaped. When police brought her in for a live lineup, she pointed straight at Bundy. He was convicted of that crime in 1976 and sentenced to prison. Now the word was out on Bundy. He could now be tied to a much more serious case in Colorado through a combination of witness sightings, timeline evidence, and his travel pattern. So he was extradited to Colorado.
Has to be a fetish,
and here's where things get
bro don't
really
look attractive
wild.
at all.
While acting as his own lawyer.
Look, 70s fine is a lot different to what we have as standards. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? This guy was probably one of the most sexiest back in the day. And for some reason, regardless of what he did, it was like, hey, I want to suck his dick. Like, yo, it's like, I hate to use this example, but it's like C Breezy, right? You know what I'm saying? Molly walked the fuck out of Rihanna, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just talking about, he made a mistake. We all make mistakes. Like, this dumb. Yo, don't know. I ain't saying that he beat no more, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, you feel me? It's just like, a lot of people overlook certain just because of talent and looks, you know? But hey.
He literally jumped out of a...
Oh, yeah, that's a prime example. Like, what the fuck? Look at that, man. That looks like a fucking mutant now, man. Like, he's lost it. And granted, I know he's been through prison, you know what I'm saying? And prison definitely hardened him or made him have to do certain things in order to survive in there, especially like tatting his face all over the up just to look intimidating. But holy shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Weak ass men going for women and they still want he is wild. Weak ass men going for women. What is that about? People be wanting to make heroes out of genuine degenerates. Yeah, like people were giving letters to Jeffrey Dahmer praising this for his crimes or the way he did. You know how crazy that is? Like, they was actually praising him, writing him letters and all that. Like, I like the way you did this. Like, we got some real sadistic out there, man. He looks atrocious on me.
Courthouse window and escaped. He was free for 6 days before being recaptured. 6 months later, he did it again. Better this time. Bundy crawled through a light fixture in his cell ceiling and walked out the front door of the jail. He made it all the way to Florida. And Florida is where everything unraveled. Bundy just couldn't help himself. He attacked a sorority house in Tallahassee, but he was losing control, getting sloppy. A few weeks later, a Pensacola cop spotted a suspicious VW bug.
This nigga love these VW Beetles, nigga. Like, this shit crazy.
This time orange. Man, Bundy really liked those Volkswagens, didn't he?
Like, what's going on
When the
with
police pulled over the car, Bundy fought, kicking, punching, trying to run. But this time his escape was less successful. He gave a fake name, but his fingerprints told the truth. And the FBI's most wanted was finally in handcuffs. Again. Bundy defended himself at trial like it was a performance. The jury wasn't impressed. Ted Bundy's final escape was on January 24, 1989, when he met Old Sparky at Florida State Prison.
Well deserved, right? Or not well deserved in like a good way, but like, yeah, he deserves that shit, right? That was the outcome. Probably should have had the firing squad on his ass.
Do you think wanted to get caught? Ed Kemper, clearly. But do you think there was a part of the others that wanted to get caught to stop them and face justice for their crimes?
I think there was a couple of them that started to realize that, holy hell, I put myself in like a hole and I mentally cannot live with this shit. It torments me every night. I try to be this regular in society, but as soon as it gets dark, as soon as I roll over the opposite side of the bed, I turn into a fucking vicious monster and I can't control it. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of them probably, no, the nigga with the 90 bodies, he ain't give a damn. I don't know. He just fully went all the way in. You know what I'm saying? These are crazy, bro. Crazy video. Wow. I don't want to see a documentary about the one with 30 bodies or 90 bodies. Don't want to see that. Big Bro, can you read to a vid on how ever modern world war started? How did war start? How did war start? Well, I could just tell you one of the most pivotal stories in history, right? Or not history, but story, should I say. Cain and Abel, right? Jealousy and favoritism. You feel me? From that, we can already tell you that a lot of this started with wanting power, control, wanting to be favored and praised. I don't know what it is. I feel like a lot of humans just genuinely just have a lot of jealousy and envy in them. Not a lot. Shallow individuals. I'm not going to generalize the entire world, but there's a lot of shallow individuals out there that have that spirit in them. You feel me? Please don't be a boxing video, man. Oh, all right, hold on. This is another Fleece Johnson vid, man. Holy hell. Is this new? Watch the scariest afterlife stories by Jaden History. We gonna watch some Fleece Johnson, man. Isn't that crazy? We gonna watch some Fleece Johnson is nuts. We watched one video, right? And I couldn't even finish it last time, you know what I'm saying? Because it was so traumatizing, you know? After he said that he stuck his thing in and it was juicy and he made the plop sound, I was like, yeah, that's enough, gang, right? That's enough of that. Like, I don't know how much I can watch. You feel me? But we got Mr. Diddy God himself. Let's see what he's talking about. Fleece Johnson, booty warrior, creating bombs in prison, glass, shaving cream, prisoner. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff in it, isn't it?
See, I'm gonna take it.
Be watching your ass for 3 years, bro.
One of them.
I appreciate that, twin.
For this, right? So when they let me down for 6 hours. So when they let me up and then took me back upstairs, I told everybody what happened. I said, look, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're sick.
Is this telling these stories for like payment, or is he just doing this for free just to tell, you know what I'm saying, just to be weird? You feel me? Like, honest to God, is he just telling this for the fuck of it because he enjoys reminiscing on these moments, or is he getting paid to do this?
If you got to send it to me.
Oh my God.
I got something for that.
Uh-oh.
So I had a 3-gallon bucket. People was passing it down. And you know, prison is nasty. They was passing the duty down in cups. And I poured in, who got some more? And then I took 3 cans of Magic Shave. You know, that stuff make your hair come out. And I took broken glass, right? Made it real broken and sprinkled it, and I stirred it, and I made it real thick. So when you try to rub it off, you be smearing it in yourself, and the glass gonna cut into you. And the Magic Shade gonna take your hair out. Since y'all wanna call yourself shaming me, y'all gonna put me down and let flies eat out my ass. Now I got something for y'all suckers, right? So the main one had a big old beard. He came past my cell. He said, "You want to speak to me?" I said, "Yeah." Boosh. Threw that whole bucket in his face.
Whole bucket of shit filled with glass. It's crazy, dude. Hold on. See, there are three kind of people in this world: people who get on, people who get off, and people who start at some point. You get on so much, you get pissed off and start on people. Fleece Johnson was obviously one of the men who got on so much you started pissing. Alrighty. I can merch. If I was locked together, I will beat the fuck out of him. I don't know, bro. From the stories he's told, I believe Fleece Johnson was really like that, man. Like, he was really taking niggas' ass, bro. For real. In fact, he was actually grooming a lot of niggas in prison. That's crazy. What's good? Telling y'all funny DoorDash skit. You read that long graph. Oh my God. I dead ass wasn't going to read it, but I'm like, you know, let me just read it because this is the perfect time to read it. By the way, telling you that's a clean cut you got, G. I appreciate that, family. Right on. Retired Pegger.
He backed up, took 2 steps backwards, fell on his knees, and just started throwing up. And he did like that, and his beard came out. Half his eyebrows came out. I said, it's just. So I started it. The wine Eddyville. I did. I said, I'm going to get Ed. I threw it on the governor. I spit in the governor's face. I threw it on all them people that come out of Frankfurt.
This was just the nasty man spitting on it. Being sucked. Doing the sucking. Dude, you were just everything in the fucking bottle, weren't you? Dude, what type of mix were you? Like, this is nuts, man. You didn't give a damn. He was having too much fun in prison. They had to kick this out, bro. They're like, how many years this got left? I think he got 10 years left, bro. Get his ass up out of here, man. We don't want his ass home. He gotta go. Send his ass home, man. We do not want him here no more, bro.
They brought him in there to try to calm me down. Cause guards couldn't even come on the walk. When they come to feed the inmates, they'll holler in a bullhorn.
He got some sizable forearms, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of grip strength, you know what I'm saying? So he was gripping a lot of in there, man. I wouldn't want to be in a cell with Fleece Johnson, bro. Dog. In his prime? Fleece Johnson in his... Nah, I'm going to leave that to that, man. You got it, bro.
Fleece Johnson. I said, what? They kicked me in the last cell. It's Charlottetown. We want to see the inmates. Can we come on the walk? I said, yeah, you come on the walk. You give everybody 3 trays. Everybody. And they did. Thank you.
He's saying it's like he interested, bro.
And camels
just want
and
him for
stuff to feed
views.
people. I said, I'm going to get every one of you. Y'all can't do me like that, expect no repercussion. You know what I'm saying? So I threw it on the warden. I threw it on the lieutenants, on the captain. Then
you threw it on the warden?
Man, I made a warden retire. I made about 40 guards. This is why they hate me. See, I'm bringing y'all to something.
Yeah.
The purpose of me telling you this is not to glorify me, right? It's the most shameful. If my mama was alive, she probably smacked me. It's the most shameful.
She might bury your ass, too.
Thing, she never taught me nothing like this, right? That's a skill I developed in prison to defend myself and fight. You know, I fought with in her. Man, this was so powerful. When I got rolling, everybody knew.
Yo, that's so crazy to be known in prison as the man. Like, hey, do not mess with his ass because he will find a way to dip your ass in some shit. That's so crazy. And it's like, granted, I know he just says not to glorify it, but like, bro, the fact that, you know, he is glorifying it in a way, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's taking pride in it, bro.
Everybody follow suit, too.
And then he even said, I was the reason that the warden retired. Like, you proud of that, man? Like,
some dude came to me with a knife.
Uh-oh.
He wanted to stab me. Big black dude. Out of Lexington.
Why you want to stab you?
I went off.
Did you really just ask why he want to stab Fleece Johnson? You know the answer to that question, gang. Come on, bro. Booty Fleece Johnson? Booty Warrior Johnson? This is slow as hell.
Miss, man, you have arguments in prison all the time, right? So I said, I got something for him.
Uh-oh.
So he had his little dudes with him.
It seemed like they wouldn't want to mess with you.
at that point.
No, they didn't. Yeah, you're right. Cause when I pulled them two, I carried them things around like they was 9mm, right? I had lotion bottles full with shit, right? So when
it's the flat that Fleece Johnson got 2016 drip on, bro. It's yo, man. Who got this fresh, right? Who put in this on? Does he have a stylist now? Come on, bro. This is crazy.
When I run up on him, he ran up on me.
He invited the Glock, invented the Glock dookies, crazy.
Bottles, right? I said, what's up, nigga?
Tay hated because he ain't got drip like
he got that shit, man. I said, well, you got a knife, nigga. And he backed up. I said, oh. And he started. So I chased him and shit, right? So that's when I realized that.
You could just leave it there. You could just put it on a, that's cool. Yeah.
That's when I realized what I had.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fight with this.
Let me see. Oh, you cool. You good.
Yeah, yeah.
What is the name of this YouTube channel?
To fight with.
Anton Daniels. Okay, that's why he did it.
It went on and on, man, and they fought me so nasty, and so I went from there. So they gave me 21 years in a hole.
Jesus.
I got 21 years altogether in the hole.
And you survived.
That's added on to the 12?
The 12 flat that I did in the hole?
Yeah.
No, I had 21 years in the hole and ended up doing just 12 flat in the hole.
They say, yeah, f it, bro. He's causing too much havoc, bro. Let's knock off 9 years, get his ass up out of here, and let him go be a menace to society with his story times, man. We don't want his ass here no more, bro. We keep getting hit with these Glock dookies and shit, and he just don't return. And he doing it, bro. He just doing it, bro.
This is not prison time. Now you talking about...
Oh, this isn't prison time. Okay, that's in the hole must be different, so that must be isolation then.
The 12 years I came in prison with?
Yeah.
No, I ain't talking about that. This is 12 years I did in the hole.
Sheesh.
He don't even know what that mean. He talking about sheesh. You don't even know what that mean, bro.
In prison, in the prison's segregation unit.
Yeah, yeah.
They say most people after 15 months or something, they go nuts.
They go crazy.
They kill themselves, try to kill themselves, get on all kinds of medication. I said, no, I'll fight you.
Isolation.
He said, Johnson, you can't wear these bars out. I said, no, I can't. I said, but I can wear your ass out. I bet you that. Bet you that. So it got to a point where
he wasn't playing about that. He definitely knew how to wear it out. He wasn't playing. Warden, you better be safe, bro.
I started learning. So when they put me in a strip cell, I'm supposed to be a strip cell means nothing supposed to be in no mattress, no blankets, no shoes, no nothing. But when the unit man comes around and look on me, I be sitting there smoking a cigarette, eating chips, burgers. He said, who gave you this? I said, my guards. He said, who? I said, my guards. When y'all gonna ever realize I got guards too? And
this was running the prison? He was that good to where he was running the prison. Yo, that's yeah. No diddy. That's oh my God, bro. He was slinging meat and was helping his ass, bro. DL security guards, man. This shit crazy, bro.
Start making a man, right? So they come in and take it, and the warden, them, Haberlin, and all of them, Warden Haberlin, them, if he's listening, he'll tell you right now.
He got names.
Christmas
It's crazy.
Eve. He brought it. The wardens make their rounds Christmas Eve, and then they'll take off for 2 weeks. Came by me, I'm in the strip cell, had their wives and stuff with them.
Why would they bring their wives with them?
That's how they do it. Well, on 4th of July, their wives cook for the prison.
What?
Yeah, cookouts and stuff, right? So it's just how Commonwealth
I'll never let my wife cook for a degenerate, boy. No, boy. What? That seems like too much of a nice gesture for prison.
In like other states. And so I said, let me give y'all something for Christmas. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's $5 for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. They looking at me like, who's giving him all this stuff, man? Mm-hmm. Where is he giving it? So they brought in Captain Travis, 21 years, interrogator in the Army, retired with honor. He came to me and said, Frankfurt sent me to you to let you know I'm gonna break you. I said, oh man, you better go on somewhere, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you would be breaking him. I think Fleece would be breaking your shit, man. Don't with this, bro. Look at the determination in his eyes, bro. That's not someone you want to with, bro. For real.
You're gonna get broke. I'm ready to fight now, right? And I had more skills than any inmates in there. I could tear up anything they gave me, right? Any cell they put me in, I could tear it up. The toilets and beds was bolted and welded and bolted to the floor. I tear them up. Tear up the whole not wall.
Does that explain the strong forearms, bro? I told y'all not escaping this grass, bro. Did you just hear that? The toilets, the sinks were all bolted to the walls. And this was pulling them off. Imagine what he was doing to that grip. Oh, it's over, bro. You're not escaping that, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, he was definitely taken in prison, bro. He was not lying about that shit. He was serious, man. It's crazy, bro.
Knocked the whole wall down.
Is this the Hulk?
So they,
I can only imagine, man.
They brought him in. So he tried all this crazy stuff. Put something in my eye, kept my eyes open, and they had a light shining in my eyes. They don't let him sleep. Throw water on him.
They was doing this in prison?
Man, they use that stuff, what do you call it, waterboarding.
Yeah, waterboarding.
They did that shit. I tricked them on that, though. Because every time they go port, I already took a deep breath, right? And I could hold my breath for a long time. I used to just practice that in the hole, just sit back and go. And see how long it was an exercise for me, you know. So
nah, this was superhuman in prison. What the Yo, I think prison made this stronger. What the He came out powerful as bro. Can pull off the wall that was bolted, can hold his breath here. It was Aquaman in his no. Take it, man. Giving out monster. Get the fuck on, man. This was sick.
They ain't got nothing better to do anyway.
Yeah. So, to make a long story short,
they were torturing y'all in prison?
He died.
Oh, he died. Okay, that's all right. All right, chat. Tell you what happened to the games. We definitely played a game. Last 2 streams? You know what I'm saying? Actually, last 3 streams. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy that you just said that. You know what I'm saying? Because I legit just cut on the game. What is this?
Yeah, no, I think you should listen to your
Tubi funny moments. Why don't we save this for tomorrow, man? Right? Should we save this last video for tomorrow? We might be listening to the real life supervillains, guys. Watch the afterlife theories. We can do that tomorrow for sure. We'll do that tomorrow. What I can do? Actually, let's watch Tubi movies. Let's do one more. I do want to watch this. Let's do this one more. Hold on. Let's do this. All right, Tubi movie funniest moments part 6. Dispatch. No, we do that Sunday.
Mike, shut the f up. Sit down.
24 hours.
You a dead man walking.
Ask nicely, but you ain't comply.
What? What is...
Yo, what the flip? This is above your pay grade, alright? You definitely
Your best friend just got shot in his cranium, and the first thing you say is, what the f***, bro, this is above your pay grade. That line doesn't even make sense. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Holy. And then what was up with that delay? That was sickening, man. Holy hell. The maintenance man.
About surprise. Looked like it came from behind.
Yeah. Judging by these bruises, it definitely happened last night.
Yeah. Someone have a chance.
He blinking and shit. She can't keep her eyes open.
Prince.
She finna blink again. Oh my. Yo, she's alive, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, she's alive, gang. She's not dead, bro. Your skins generally have better acting than this. I appreciate that.
Life. Did you ever cheat
Out
on
the
me?
game.
Just be a man, Ty, before I have to beat the shit out of you.
No, I never cheated.
And Ty,
What?
just
What's up
be
with the
a
cuts?
man, Ty, before I have to beat the shit out of you.
No, I never cheated.
Deceit. That's what you get.
Wow. Okay. All right. Love beat the hell out of me.
Hey, Antonio, you been beating on my sister? Man, that's my woman. Stay the out of my out your business. This my business. Take that. Get the off my sister. Yeah. What the? I did this.
This was filmed in Chicago. It had to be, bro. There's no way. This had to be filmed in Chicago, bro. This was like a Chicago scenery, bro. You know what? This probably might be the best use of their green screen effect. At least the gun sounds were on point, and it made sense, right? He killed the guy because he was beating on his sister. It makes sense, okay? It makes sense to a point, right? The blinking. Oh my god. Choke on it. I can only imagine what that means, man. Please don't put that in your mouth.
Maybe they need to change my diet.
Hey, man. Yo, what the f? What did you think sniffing dirty underwear was going to smell like? That's been inside her vagina and crack the entire day. She's been walking around the entire day. I'm pretty sure it's going to have some smell, man, right? It's not going to smell like sunshine and lollipops, nigga. What did you expect? And who was the that smelled underwear in the first place? That's got to be some OD freaky shit, man. Like, smelling dirty drawers? That's a new level of low.
You have a good one. Oh, these kids are so cute.
Christmas with the fam.
Hey, ooh. Hey, little man, what's your name?
Uh-oh.
And that's for not giving me my PlayStation that I asked for last year. And if you don't give me one this year, there's been a lot of 6-year-olds in this lobby. That's on gang.
Hey, Serenity, I'll fight with the
Cheated into the next room.
I got a problem.
I pray in your name.
Did y'all see the mic? Dude, look at the mic, dude.
I pray in your name, Jesus.
Look at this shit. Let me be.
That man ain't paying no attention.
Keep playing with me. That's right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ronnie, get my wig.
Trouble in Mocaville. Oh God, Michael of Doom, bro. They recorded this shit off an Android, boy. She had her mic plugged up to her throat, ain't it? The handyman. Uh-oh. Okay, this actually ain't a bad scene. Hold on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, that's like that plot off of there's a thin line between love and hate, boy. When she start beating on herself to make that Martin Lawrence get in trouble, to be honest. What is that? Is that a That's a it has to be. That's the only thing that could. Yes, definitely a touched it. That's a that. What the fuck? Oh my God! That wasn't a shorty's dildo, man. Oh my, dude, you just licked that shit? Yo, you freaked out, twin, and you paid the price, bro. Deceitful tendencies.
Look,
Let me guess, delayed gun sound effect.
you can take whatever you want, just don't hurt me.
The only thing I want is your husband.
What are you talking about?
Devin loves me. He doesn't want anyone else. He's mine now.
Oh my God. You're the one?
That's right, bitch. I'm the one. I'm the one he's in love with.
Devin isn't even here.
Do y'all hear that sound difference? Like the air in the background, and then when it cuts to her, there's no sound. That's terrible.
Anymore.
They keep cutting back and forth.
Baby, Devin me better than he's ever. I should have killed your ass too.
Scholar, put the gun down.
No, no. If I can't have you, you can't have nobody else. Come here, bitch.
And I'm doing way too
Work
much.
bangs.
Nah, I can't. Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
About to say something out of pocket.
I wanted to kiss you since the first time I saw you.
Really?
Okay, it's not that bad.
Yeah. My home ain't perfect.
Wait, I didn't even see that. The wife of her
This way.
secret.
She don't
And
gotta
then
know.
find out that you cheating on her.
It's no, Sasha.
Low down. Dirty.
Come on, Sasha. Man, come on, look. First, put the gun away. She never gotta know. It's me and you, alright?
Hey, who you talking to?
Just me and you. Oh shit! Stop. Sasha, what the f?
Is there anybody even there, Nikki? What the f?
Okay.
Oh no, there's somebody is there.
Okay. Okay. All right. We can get rid of the body. I know you didn't want to do that. I know. Look, I love Nadine. And
Any last words?
Well, no. Listen. Look.
It's too late, bro.
No.
Nigga moved before the gun even got shot. Y'all drawn. Okay, hold on. What is this about? Where's the whoa, baby?
And you want a mother park big jacket, but you don't want to drop the location on Mr. Maurice.
I gave y'all the location of Fun Day.
Why does everybody look weird and funny in this? What's going on, man?
And y'all fumbled.
So let me get this straighter. You come in my establishment as well. Park 8 jacket, try to play bubbles, bitch.
You done f***ed up now, cussy. You up, you did. You are gonna
take off those red stickers. You got us in too much trouble, bitch.
They is gonna kill you, cussy. You gonna die tonight, right now.
Boundaries. Weak. Bro, what type of pistol whip was that, man? Hold on. This was the most polite pistol whip I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. I don't want to hurt you. That's not a pistol whip. Oh, man. Why the music cut out? What did he do? Where's the music? I got copyrighted. That's what it is. Probably copyrighted. You walking down on it? Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, that has to be the most realistic gunshots we've seen. The most realistic gunshots we've seen on Tubi.
It's Jericho.
Jericho. Jericho.
Fangirl. What the?
Yeah, bitch. All that stupid shit you was talking, you thought I was gonna body your ass too, ho? Should've kept your motherfucking mouth shut, bitch. Ooh! You ain't my fucking sister. Where's my sister, bitch? No, I ain't your goddamn sister. And if you would've stayed out my way, then you wouldn't be getting shot next, bitch. But now you got to go with your goddamn sister at home.
I got you, cuzzo.
Who is digesting these movies, man? Like, who is their real target audience? That's what I really want to know. What is watching this shit and like, holy shit, this is an amazing movie, bro. Hold on. Tubi Movies Funny Part 7? We're saving this video for tomorrow, gang. We're saving this tomorrow, dude. We have to, because is that a GTA display? Yeah. We got to watch that tomorrow, bro. All right. We about to do a game of 2K, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do it, you know what I'm saying? Sticking to the roots. W reacts tonight, man. You feel me? Can we start a petition to close Tubi down? We just might have to. Tell Tubi to give me a movie deal, you know what I'm saying? Let me write some stories for the, you know, and we might think about it, you feel me? You're a 90-year-old grandpa watching LOL. Bro, the thumbnail is wild. No, man. All right, hold on. Oh God, just so y'all know, the reason I ain't bought no more really is just because the whole stream would get copyrighted, right? For the YouTube, that's why we don't do Nightbot no more. And I know them you want to watch it here, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta be careful with that, you know what I'm saying? I know how it is. Good night, chat. W stream, love y'all, man. Good night, bro. Damn, you on the bed already, nigga? It's a Friday night. What the fuck you mean you going to bed, twin? It's a Friday night. Hold on. Good night, big dog. Appreciate you for tuning in, man. Tomorrow we're gonna be remaking Discord, by the way, chat. You know what I'm saying? Just so y'all know, we will be remaking not 2K. We're remaking the Discord tomorrow. So, which build do I want to hop on for y'all? Man, y'all want to see the Jordan build? I'm gonna show y'all the Jordan build, man. I'm on 2K. What's the word? We need to make me a mod this time. Yeah, I think I know how I'm gonna have his mods and shit. You know what I'm saying? And how I'm gonna do this. It's rec day. Oh, child, you guys know it going down. Alright, hold on. I just peeped. Y'all can't even hear this shit. What the fuck, Tay? What are you doing? I sold. Oh, I'm an idiot, bro. I'm sorry. All right, now y'all can hear it. Don't make me mod. I don't think I was playing on, man. You know what I'm saying? The Discord, right, is going to, like, the mods will be that are actually in the Discord. You feel me? Do not make, oh, yeah. Giving Discord. Here's the thing. I got to, bro. And then the thing is, I'm not finna let no, you know what I'm saying, that happen, you know what I'm saying, fuck up our community and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just gotta get tighter restrictions, tighter rules and laws. You feel me? That's it, what it is. I ain't tripping, bro. You feel me? Because people call me a failure, I'll prove them right. Heavy violence plays. Violence plays? The hell? Is my shit on? Yo. Oh, it's because I got this shit. Hold on. Yeah, that's why this was working. Can y'all hear now? Need to see some high jumpers. What is up with you hot jumpers, bro? Oh god, this. I might have to click exit because the game talking too long. Oh no, we could. All right, we in that bit. Yes. Who the fuck is gonna be spamming hot jumpers, gang? Like, what's up with you, man? I'm either playing the 4 or I'm gonna be playing small 4. Just like I'm playing 4. It's my normal role. It's one thing I don't like about 2K. When you make a small 4, you throw that nigga 4. What BS happened? I don't know. I just want to vibe in the Discord without a nigga use dickhead. You're gonna use clickbait tomorrow too? No, seriously, we won't be using clickbait, man. We won't have to. That was like one of the shits I've seen when I watched stream for the first and second time I joined. Clickbait title. Yeah, I had to get you niggas in here, man, cause been trolling, bro. So I put speed or dunk. Let's do dunk, man. This the Jordan build, chat. I'm going to watch 007 on Netflix. All right, big dog. I hope you have a terrific night watching that book, man. I'm gonna dunk on this nigga. Come here. Whole team. I told y'all niggas I'm on that time limit, man. Nope. Put that down, so it's not your body, man. Oh yeah, we gotta go to him. Yo, mic on? Yeah, oh yeah, it is on. It is on. Oh, man, this shit loud as hell in the ears, bro. Yeah, I just had to turn down the volume, is it? Put that shit down, man. Yo. Oh, he quit. He out of it. He on. Oh, this one. Triangle. Good shot. He awful tall for Jordan. Oh, God. I made a 6'9" Michael Jordan build. Not if it made no 6'6" Jordan build, nigga. No, that's audio delayed. Hold on. What about now, chat? Give me that. Eating a petite meal right now. Time that.
My fault, bro. I'm good.
Oh, you good, bro. You good, bro. Hey, if you want, you know what I'm saying, you can log that bitch too.
Yeah. Who's on the AI?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what color it is, man. Yellow and blue. Blue and yellow.
You streaming?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, how many viewers you got?
You said what?
How many viewers?
We got 65 right now.
Nice.
Right on, Brody. You know, I'm just a small Twitch streamer right now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Tay twin. Hey Tay, what's a blend of tea or teas you would recommend? Hold on, let me get herbal. Hold on. So what do I be adding in my? Oh yeah, come on.
See you, Jordan.
Right on, twin. Appreciate it. Damn, the whole team about to quit. Coach. A blend of teas that I do.
Your ball. I don't know why.
I do turmeric. Well, see, I don't do teas. I do spices, right? So the tea base can be hibiscus. It can be. What is this? My bad. I'm trolling. I do hibiscus or peach green tea. I normally do a green tea base. You feel me? But hibiscus, peach green tea, or just regular green tea.
Oh, good help.
And then the spices that are added to the tea are going to be turmeric, cinnamon, cayenne pepper, and then what else do I add to the tea? I don't know. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And then lemon. I do 2 slices of lemon, and then if I have an orange, I throw an orange in that too. You feel me? Yeah. But that's how I do my teas. Better way. Damn, bro, Messi's got Thanos snapped. Should be a show. Oh yeah. I mean, I do a little bit of cooking, bro.
In the setting.
You feel me? I do a little bit of cooking.
I need to win. I had a couple teams the last couple games.
I would have a conversation with this to be real right now. I gotta focus on chat. You know, I'll be real. Like, I don't really be trying to talk to in the like off stream, right? Boy, be chopping it up, but it's like when trying to have a genuine conversation, it's like I don't be doing this. Like, I'm not on the 2K to talk to you, nigga. I'm not your friend, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm here to call you a bitch and tell you that you pathetic. Oh, God, no. I'm trolling. Oh, yeah. Where the X? I got you, twin. Hey, hit me. Yo, come on, hit it real nigga. This don't want to pass. I hate when they do this. They pass me the rock, man. Here to be toxic? Oh, God, bro. Well, normally, I don't even be toxic. You know what I'm saying? I think what it is like, I just want to talk in game chat. You feel me? And just be stemming and talking all, you know what I'm saying? And that's really all it is. But when a nigga trying to have a conversation with me in that bitch, bro, like, I don't know you, gang. Like, I get a little bit nervous, bro. Like, I'm shy. I'm cool with just randomly. Hey, Tay, do you remember how the content video I made about you? I don't remember it, but when we get a Discord, you can send it to him. But we'll be rebuilding that tomorrow.
All right, let's get the clamps going.
Yeah, see, this is exactly why, you know, I'm gonna have to mute this nigga, man. Shut your up. Shut your up, man. We try to hear that. Hold on, get on that rim, man. They just trying to socialize. Tay, why don't you play along? Because I don't like socializing on 2K. I just really don't, bro. Because that's the thing. Like, I think what it is that when you start socializing with 2K, they think it's okay to do dumb shit, right? And I noticed that when you do dumb shit in the game, I stop enjoying it and I get a little bit frustrated. And it's like, you know what? Let me not even open up that can of worms and make this think that it's okay to shoot a shot from half court like this Curry, right? Let me just hoop. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit circle. That's legit the only reason why. I've been playing 2K for so long, bro, that anytime I engage in a genuine conversation with a nigga, he would sell my shit right after. So I guess you could call it like PTSD or trauma of frustration. Because it's like, I'm having a conversation with you and you do some dumb shit. It's like, I don't know you, so I don't really have any real genuine feelings towards you, right? So I'm gonna like be angry at you and I'm not feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel, oh, no, I'm on the ring. I tried to dunk on everybody. I used to chop it up with 30 up. And I guess when I was a kid, I used to do this shit a lot. Bro, just shoot the ball. He ain't here. Oh, no, he is here. Oh, this is trash, bro. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Like, this is one of the reasons why, like, you don't go in game chat and chop it up with niggas. Like, you tell them, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you cannot do no chopping up because they'll do some dumb shit like this. Look at this guy. There we go. Let me shoot that. There we go. So having a convo with someone 2K was like having a convo with someone while trying to use the bathroom. Yes, yes. That's a perfect example, twin. No, dead ass, like, I'm not trying to talk to you, you feel me? Just let me hoop. But the irony is that I like being in game chat, you feel me? But when I'm in game chat, I don't talk to I talk to myself. Like, literally, that's how crazy this shit is. It's psychotic almost. I don't know why. I guess partly because my ADHD, I don't know if I have ADHD, but I do a lot of talking and shit, and I'm like quiet half the day, and then I guess talking in game chat to myself allows me to just, I don't know, relieve stress. I don't know. Bro, you have a, all right, just oh my God, bro. Oh, brother. Center, would you please stop being the idiot, man? Come on. Wait. Corner again. Good take. Yo, Well, I'm on 2K because I'm one of the greatest 2K players you ever met in your life, bro. For real. I get like that on the game. Come on, hit me. I'm on that rim. I have a 99 dunk, by the way, legend poster, and I missed that on AI, which is crazy. Give me this shit. You talk to yourself when you... Okay, no, it's not even like that, bro. No, I don't talk to myself when I'm pissed. I'm actually real silent, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I guess when I have some leftover energy, I go in game chat and just say a whole bunch of jokes. It's weird, bro. I think it's like I said, I be stimming. Y'all know what stimming is? ADHD type stimming?
Hold up.
Oh, cook Chris Move in 2K. Trust and believe. Chris Move is a my player, my career player, you know what I'm saying? I got to pass it, and I didn't want to. No, ADHD, not autism, nigga. What? Man, I said I have like ADHD type shit, man. Why do y'all think I can sit in front of the camera for like 4 hours, man? Like, and just talk my ass off. I be stemming, gang. I just missed that. Oh my god, I hate missing threes. Yeah, y'all don't know what stemming is? When you got a stem, ADHD stemming. Hold on, let me ADHD stem. ADHD stem. Let me do this shit. Let me look it up. Self-stimulated repetitive physical movements or sounds that individuals with ADHD may unconsciously use to regulate sensory input or okay, yeah. I don't stimulate myself. That sounds crazy, man. But I end up talking. I don't even know how to explain it. I just be saying random shit. Autism also has stimming. That's where the confusion came from. Okay. Not gonna lie, Fox sounds autistic.
Man, get a half big, man.
Bro, chill, bro. I'm 4 for 7. What am I doing? Yeah, we gonna limit the gameplays on the channel because I realize y'all not with them, bro. Like, swear to God, just want to hear me talk all day.
Oh.
I don't think we ever kept a consistent viewership with any video game we've ever played, bro. Like, honest to God, you know how crazy that is? Yap session with Tay, I think that's what is only here for the yaps. Yaps and reacts. Which lets me know that I might have to do IRL if possible. I hope not. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to get into the IRL side of the yo, give me the ball, man. Oh my god, I'm missing.
Hey, plus forward. Pass the ball, bro.
It's your delivery when you locked on talking. Gaming nowadays isn't the same. I get it. This is why I don't like playing with AI, bro, because it's fucking annoying, dude. Oh my lord, bro. This is man. Come on, bro. It's like the reason I hate 2K because they quit so easy, bro. And then I have to do this, man. Like, this shit's annoying, man. I can't score no more unless I'm on like a real shooting build or have good dimer. Like, this shit is irritating, bro. I have to just jab stuff to AI the entire game and hope that the shot goes in. Because AI plays defense differently. And it's one. I can't be mad. I took 8 shots already. So I already, you know, Charlie, so. All right, bro. Come on, hit me corner. Hit me like. Fuck! Fuck! Nah, you can shoot with that build easy. Man, I'm only 6'9". Look at the niggas guarding me, bro. I'm not 6'10". My 6'10" build, yeah, but.
You got peek and roll, bro. Peek and roll.
Come on. You ain't talking about some roll, bro. All right, come on. Hitting it on the fast break, man. Get a board. Center, get a board.
This game should not be this close. We're gonna take some break shots.
This nigga talking about no dipping. Fuck. Oh, it made me post. It's crazy. Hold on. Yo, no dip in corner, nigga. No dip, no dip, no dip, no dip, no dip. Hey, hit me in the corner right here. Well, that no dip fast as fuck. Hold on. That no dip fast as shit, You know my 3-point percentage, man. I hate that shit. No, I'm trolling, bro. That's on me. I will never no dip. I ain't gonna lie. It's cheesy though once you master it. No, it definitely is. I got some builds with 93 and shit. On my tall center builds.
Don't help me.
There we go. I gotta get buckets like this on the guy. AI, crazy, right? I gotta play like a NPC, bro. Pump fake shit.
My own ball.
Yeah, send his ass home, coach. He ain't ready to hoop. Come on, nigga. Put that down, bro. Dickhead. Grab the ball. Hit a nigga. Hey, hit me, bitch. Corner. You look at these selfish. You see Jordan in the corner hit the nigga. Darn near the greatest of all time besides LeBron, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Come on. Hit me, nigga. Yo. Oh my. Yo. I'm about to say, bro. I was about to get picked. Hit me, boy. Oh, no Diddy. Ugh, why I say it like that? Hit me, boy. No, don't hit me, boy. Sit your ass down, bud. Terrible shot, man. His mom doesn't love him. Neon Deion, boy. Deion Sanders in his prime. Y'all see that crazy animation? Nigga got the shortest wingspan in history and caught that, man. I'll be pissed a quarterback if a little orange caught it. Hey, come on. Hey, hit me again in the corner, gang. Hit MJ. Hit MJ, bro. Never mind. Character head shiny his head. Yeah. I'm MJ, bro. Ball legend. This fake LeBron. You not scoring on me, bro. LeBron can't even get a buck. Oh yeah, hold on. We out. Yeah. Come on. You know, I know you see it. He passed to the wrong corner. This is selfish.
I didn't mean to pass it.
Come on, bro. Twin. Get on that rim, bro. Good steal. Hey. Oh, good shot. Ball, nigga. Ball. Hold on. That's not a steal, twin. LeBron, I'm on your ass. Oh, y'all know what? I got dunked. Oh yeah, I'm going coast to coast. I'm dunking this bitch. Never mind. For some reason, I got a hop step right there. I don't know why, but all right. Every time I pull down on the analog stick, it gives me. It don't even give me my animation half the time. What up? What's good, bro? This in the stream crazy, bro. Give me that shit. I'm going coast to coast. Y'all know what time it is. Coast to coast. Dot. I'm not going coast to coast. I got vision, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Look at me running PG. I can do it all, twin. Hold on. Great shot. Come on, hit me, bro. Oh my God, this center. I'm on that rim. All right, time to hit some shots. No, for real. Hey, this bro. Hey, he got it, bro. Like this, bro. You got it, bro. Yo, dog, bro. Come on. Hit the high jumper. I'm telling you, I'm not hitting that bit, man. That shit. Give me the ball. Oh. Hey, Chow, I'm about to get a mean poster here. He gonna pass it to me. Watch. No, he did it. He did it. He did it. He passed the circle. Hey, circle, hit me up. Hit me up. Hit me up. This circle. Shooting guard, bro. That's not your body, twin. You don't pull those. LeBron, give me this pill. My God, the AI's coming back. Yo, hit me, hit me, hit me. Yo, yo, yo. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh my, bro, why did you run with me, man? This got in the way. It's like, why did you just roll and pop? I mean, pop, you know what I'm saying? You should have popped out. What up, Tay? I love that because I'm from South Africa. What up, twin? Shout, much love to South Africa, man. I think you like the fourth person I know that's watching us from South Africa, man. I gotta get a mean dunk in, bro. This LeBron ain't trying to get a bucket on Jordan. Why? Why can't I get the ball from him, bro? Like, all right, come on. Hit me. Please hit me. Oh, my God. What's up with bro? What's up with bro? What's up with bro? Somebody please. Please. Please hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. You got to hit me, bro. Did this airball a layup game? Ain't no rim that bitch. Crazy, bro. Give me the ball. Please don't use all the timeouts now. It's not time to do that, bro. Don't troll. We don't need to do that right now, bro. Relax. Why they doing you like that, bro? Tay be itching and scratching when he don't get the ball. I might just a bit, you know what I'm saying? I just want that pill, twin. Why is this calling timeouts? What is he doing? Does he think this is funny? What's up with bro?
Oh, it's retarded, bro.
Yo, oh my, 2K is so like bogus, man. At times, like, you see why I don't want to have conversation with these niggas. Look at what he's doing. Look at what bro is doing. He's personally fouling this nigga. He's trying to personal foul these niggas, bro. What is he doing, bro? He really want the ball that damn much? You ain't gonna hit Jordan, nigga? Come on, hit Jordan, bro. You know you want to hit Jordan. Thank you, twin. Oh, real. All right, game over, bro. Oh my God, bro. Come on, bro. Get this shit over with, man. We played horrible this game, man. Terrible game. Y'all didn't really get to see my true shooting ability because of the AI, you know what I'm saying? There we go, hold on. I shoot 64% in here, bro. I shot 44%. This is terrible, bro. Yeah, all right, that's it, man. Good job, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I was recording for way too long. Didn't mean to do that. All right, chat, man. Hey, I can't count. My barber got me clean, man. Shout out to my barber, dog. Holy shit, dude. Shout out to my barber, right? Appreciate y'all for tuning in to the stream, man. We're going to be here tomorrow. Lock in, get that shit out the way. You feel me? Can't wait to be here. We're going to be redoing the Discord, you know what I'm saying? And other than that, man, y'all be safe. You feel me?
Been in this bitch
All right,
on God, I'm
peace, fam.
professional
I'm
on
about to
everything,
say,
on
man.
everything.